Oh, and hello and welcome into a wonderful, fantastic Logan, the Grinch. Logan, you can't catch the Grinch, man. Where are you going? We're currently just tuning in to a live, action-packed showing of Logan trying to chase down the Grinch. I guess the Grinch was trying to find a new dog or something else. I don't even know what's going on right now, but we are getting ready for a action-packed, holiday-filled, amazing event as we see Logan hopefully is able to chase down. Maybe he took his lunch money or something else. Don't know what's going on, but we are here tonight for some of the best high-action, high-octane gameplay that we've seen in Mario Kart history here at the HyperX Arena here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm just excited to be with you guys and hopefully be with Logan as he tries to attempt to catch the Grinch. And as we all know, it's not an easy task to do unless you're one of those Whovilles, if you know. But I am currently super excited. We're getting ready for qualifier number 1 of this beautiful event. Logan, what's going on?
Dude, I couldn't catch him.
You couldn't catch him? What did he take from you?
He took my pride.
Pride?
He took my pride.
Pride.
Took my pride
Yeah?
straight up from me. I was not able to catch them. They're like the leprechaun, the gold at the end of the tunnel, right there. The gold at the end of the HyperX Arena. Look, you are here, so you've already made it into the best and biggest and brightest stage on all of Mario Kart history right here, each and every single Saturday night at the HyperX Arena for Saturday Night Speedway. Whoo, I'm out of breath. He got me catching up to him. I almost got him. Bro.
Yeah, you were right behind him, man. He was running really fast.
Oh, so much faster than you like to think. So much faster than you like to think. But you know what is going to be fast? It's going to be faster than furious. And we're not talking about family around here. We're talking about Mario Kart winnings and your piece of $700.
Woo! Going right into the bank. Gonna be able to break it down for you quite simply. Just that we're going to have a few qualifiers here tonight.
Yes.
4 races in these qualifiers, and at the end of those 4 races, you'll have a point total, which will determine whether or not you are going to progress forward to semifinals.
Boom!
And boom! You're going to be able to see top 24 contestants out of 31 here tonight. Going to be able to do 38 here tonight. Going to be able to move forward and get into 12 into semifinals number 1, 12 into semifinals number 2. Do 6 races there, and then top 6 from each semifinals will compete for that $700 prize pool. If you want to break that down for us, Logan, how does that go?
Yes, first place is worth $200. Second place worth $100. Third place $70. Fourth place $55. Fifth place $45. And it all goes down the line. But I got to ask you a question. Did you not get the memo, my friend?
What memo?
I am obviously dressed up for Santa Claus. I got the hat on. Yeah, see? Everybody behind us is saying, why are you not dressed up?
I am dressed up. I'm repping the best jolly person that there is. Donkey Kong.
You're so jolly, but
yes,
guess what?
Didn't you not know the song?
Go ahead, sing it.
Sing it. Jolly song about Donkey Kong. DK, Donkey Kong.
What?
Takes into your house, leaves those gifts. Didn't you know that song?
Turn it up in my headphones. Turn it up in my headphones. Yo, we are here.
I'm not joking. Come on. Are you not a part of the Christmas Holly Jolly Spirit?
I am obviously part of the Holly Jolly Spirit. You, on the other hand, not so much.
There's the same colors. We got yellow, we got red, and we got white. You know, that's the blue. But there's blue somewhere in here.
Yeah, blue by you right now because I'm a little bit blue that you didn't get dressed up like me.
I am too. I will not lie to you.
Look at how good I look.
You do look amazing. I could have at least gotten a Santa hat or something. I don't know. I didn't get that. I'm not in that group chat. This is 2 times now where we've had this discussion where you show up looking like a banana and then I'm like, man, I could have been a mushroom or something else. I don't know. But then you leave me out of the group chat. Even Ariel Pasto got the memo.
I am all that is man right now. Aeropasto looking great in their Grinch costume, by the way. And if you have not come down here for you know, the holidays, Santa Claus has you on the bad list right now, and you need to get on the good list. Come on down, check us out, and if you can't be here live in person, make sure you're checking us out online at AlliedEsports.com or
Yes.
at
HyperX.
Twitch.tv.
/Allied Esports. That's where
Yeah.
we're live streaming this right now. You can watch the VODs as well from previous Saturday Night Speedways so that you can see what you should be doing tonight at this tournament, because you are going up against some of the best competitors in Las Vegas. And it's going to be a battle. It is a competition for real cash money every single week. So you better be ready, and you better know these shortcuts, because if you don't, it's going to be a rough battle.
Well, if you don't know the shortcuts, you at least have to know how to utilize your items and how to make sure that that your competition isn't utilizing their items better than you. And let's just start off with a couple things. Let's get it out of the way, because we always talk about it. Let's talk about one thing and one thing only: roller tires.
Roller tires.
Jaguares will be using roller tires.
Even
Vani will be using roller tires.
Yeah, that's the main key. If you're looking through the KART loadouts, you want to equip the roller tires. We don't make the rules. Go see Sonic is very real. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Not sponsored. We should be, but not sponsored. Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm seeing it on Monday, so that's going to be amazing. But roller tires is the first and foremost key. If you see Azure rollers, those are the same thing, but they're blue. We got some muscles and guns in the house. We didn't know we light up those. And then we got solid bearded, good-looking beard man up here. Oh, my goodness.
Santa Claus is called. He wants his beard back. That is looking dope in the house. Hey, what's up, little man? Give a wave to us.
There we go. You know what? That's what's amazing about this tournament. You get to see yourself on the big screen. You can play with your parents. You can literally do any age. You can come down here, play some Mario Kart, and compete. And it's just so amazing. Give it a wave to all of it. The audience going crazy. Family members love seeing it. It's absolutely just a fantastic event that we have here every single week as Donkey Kong tries to run away and tries to compete on that race course as well. But I'm just saying, no matter what your age is, who you are, you can come down here and compete in some Mario Kart.
Yeah, and you know what? If Mario Kart isn't your game, the Winter Series is about to start this Friday night.
Friday, it all starts with some Warzone duos. And then we got Counter-Strike 2 Wingman. And then we go into Black Ops 6 Gunfight. And then we go into Knockdown Warm-Ups, which is various fighting games. Frags Reload Duos, which is some Fortnite reloads. Speedway Duos, this event, but you get to play with a friend and compete together. And then we got Till the Whistle featuring sports, a lot of sports games. And then next week after that, we're going to have Frags main event, Speedway, and Knockdown. You already saw the trophies. We're getting into Snowland.
Let's get crazy. It's time to let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It's already snowed.
I am obviously in the spirit of the season as we check in on our current racer, #1 in 5th place.
Yeah, with that Baby Mario loadout, they already got it going. Got the Mr. Studi using shrooms one at a time. Could be a potential competitor, unironically, that we have to look out for.
Well, you always have to look out for that as we see that red shell go, but they had that banana as a defensive mechanism, and they dropped that banana as soon as it hits. Oh, it spins you out, and you gotta love that, unless you're the one getting hit by the banana.
Yeah, that's a brutal situation to be a part of, and this is Paradise on the screen. You gotta be able to take that shortcut beautifully, pops the mushrooms to stay on the icy road. Gotta be able to go through that item box in 4th place. We got Kira pops the triple shroom. You can do that if you're trying to roll for a new item, and in 6th place, they are looking like they are about a half a lap behind first, so they've got a lot of distance to make up.
Well, they've got that golden mushroom, and they're gonna fall off the edge. Lakitu doing their job, getting them back on
Falling off
top.
the edge after getting shocked, too.
I know.
You can jump off and avoid shock.
Okay.
But that would be the best case situation, but he got shocked and fell off. That is just really the most unfortunate situation.
I mean, that is on the naughty list right now.
Easily.
As we check in on 3rd place, they're holding on to that mushroom for dear life. They did spam a couple of those mushrooms.
Yeah.
Vani knows better than that.
Gonna be able to pop 1, pop 2, avoids the back green. Gonna be able to take that shortcut, probably grab 2nd place. We see them there. They do! their comeback going to be there. Jaguars in third place, and then we're seeing that, oh, Baby Peach in fourth, wondering who that is, but that's going to be rounding us out for our top 3 podium finishes. Great work by these competitors. You can still land short and sweet to the point, but it is still difficult. There's a lot of tough turns there.
Yes.
A little bit of a difficult shortcut in the beginning of the track, but it's still an extremely fun one at that. We don't get to see it enough, so being able to do it here is really, really nice.
And we got a chance to see the #1 competitor inside of the HyperX arena, Emery, finish first place.
Finished first place last week by a whopping how many points?
Oh, it was like 1.
Oh. But through the ceiling,
it was
34-point
34
victory.
points, by the way.
70-104 victory last week. Will she be able to keep that momentum going this week?
Well, Bobby
is the question.
Bobby's got to stop her right now. The 1 and 2 in the arena. I want to see them go back and forth, like a ping pong match to the death tonight. That's what I'm expecting. Right before the holidays, you know
There's
what?
a movie already made about that.
Really?
A ping pong game to the death? You've never watched it?
Yeah,
You were actually, I forgot about that movie until
that's
you
an
brought that
actual
up.
movie, and I do believe Christopher Walken was in it.
Yes!
But let's talk about Jackie Juarez right
That's Christopher
now.
Walken right up there. You can see him. He's swimming. I think that was actually pretty good. Yeah. But we're going to be seeing Jackie Juarez in second place. Got the coin in second, which is just really what you really don't want to happen. You want to grab a red shell for that first place because majority of the time when you're in first, you are grabbing a coin in that first slot. So you always want to be aiming for the double boxes when you're in first place a majority of the time if you don't already have defense. But right now we got Bonnie, got the mushroom in hand, got to be able to bob and weave around it. He's playing an inward loadout, which is just a different part mechanically when it comes to drifting. And it's going to be great to see them use 2 of those green shells to take out some competitors. And now we see Carter 15 on the screen, going to be able to pop into that item box and grab a star.
Carter 15, just glad to hear their name right now, making their way in the world today, and they're making their own shortcut right there. It's not always seen as we check in on Monster Salad, great name in 5th place, still holding on to that 1 mushroom. When will they use it? Right now would be a good time. Well, they've passed their time, and now they've got 3 bananas.
Oh no! Princess Lulu gonna take a wrong turn on these new tracks. It is kind of disorienting. It just happened to me recently, unironically, that I took the wrong turn. And it happens. And you're gonna be able to get yourself back on track with that golden mushroom. Gonna be able to pop it and try and catch back up to the front of the pack. Bonnie here in 5th, gonna be able to pop that piranha plant, chomp the competition, and work their way up.
Hate that piranha plant, by the way. I think
brutal.
it's, by the way, the worst item that you can have. However,
Not the worst.
Oh, it's one of the worst. Hey, we can't get into that argument right now. But if you are in a place where you can put yourself in a position to make those shortcuts, this is one of those maps where you have to hit those shortcuts.
Absolutely. And we currently have Emery, which is just showing. Look at the mini map.
Yeah,
like,
come on.
What do you do?
That's how we do.
That is how we do as the blue shell. Gonna try their best to catch up to Emery, but not even the blue shell will be able to land in the next 6 seconds. Then we got Kiro right there in second place, Jackie Juarez in third. It's a battle for second, third, and fourth right now because Emery is keeping the momentum strong from last week.
And we talk about momentum being such a big part in esports and right here in Mario Kart. And Emery just scored a back-to-back victory!
That's what we like to see. As like we said before last week, we had a dominating victory by Emery. I mean, 104 points to 70 in that grand finals. Someone's got to do something to equalize like the playing field. I mean, even a blue shell is not even able to catch up to her at this point. But then again, the game does give you the items you need to succeed.
It does.
The only reason she's front running is because everyone else in second, third, and fourth are just hitting each other. So it allows her to not have to worry about a thing. Just drive really fast, and she gets these large leads. And you'll see that a little bit of the time, especially with these 38 competitors, you'll be seeing that happen a lot of the time. But we do have Water Park coming up next, which is another front-running track.
it
Not
is.
many shortcuts.
Nope.
You have a few different areas where you're going to really be able to get a little bit of time back, but not really. Because those shortcuts, you have to go wide. But for the most part, you got to just drive fast on this track.
Be a front runner in this track, because if you're trying to back it, it's not going to work out for you.
No.
We're checking in on Vonnie right now. Off to a good start, but still in 5th place. I'm looking at Vonnie to be a front runner in this. We haven't seen them make it to the finals in quite a little bit now.
Yeah, he hasn't joined us for a long time. To see them back racing on the track is really nice. I know the few times he's come back, he's gotten that top 6 finish, which he's really rightfully being able to say, hey, he doesn't play the game a lot. He's being able to compete still, using that muscle memory. We got Carter right here, going to be able to take around these turns. Avoids those greens, though. Really great work there. And then we got Cherry's former boss. We got them in 5th place. Going to be able to avoid that back green, go through this item box, and grab some mushrooms. You can't argue with mushrooms. You know, they give you a little boost. I think they should even be a little bit stronger. I'll make a controversial take there.
Okay.
Last like maybe a half a second longer, but you know what? That's just me being biased.
All right, well, I'll get this, but everybody needs to get out of the way right now as that blue shell, maybe even purple, depending on how you view it, takes out Emery, but Emery was able to block it, and 1st place right now in that last lap of the 3rd race of our qualifier number 1.
We got Princess Lulu on the screen. Gonna be able to use that bullet bill to just skyrocket her off the pack. Gonna be able to see how and why the bullet bill is just one of the best items in the game. It just drives for you. Gonna be able to grab that golden mushroom as well. And on a track like this, you really wanna get one of those bad boys because it's all about driving fast. We got Monster Salad on the screen. Gonna be able to pop that star here in 5th place. Got some mushrooms. Gonna be able to take this. Like I said, it helps a little bit, but Emery, once again, where is everyone else? Kiro, though, gets to do a mushroom dodge on the glider. Beautiful move. Vonnie here in 4th place, but it's really just Emery taking the scenic round. There's no one near her.
This is exactly what happened last week. She went back to back to back. Victory! Emery getting it done. 3 out of 4 right now. We're about to hit into qualifier number 4 of race number 4 of qualifier number 1. And Emery right now is looking like the person to beat. And you know why? Because she should be numero uno in your hearts and in your playbooks right now. She is getting it done.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane to just see it. And we got qualifier number 2, racers on deck. If you hear your name, get lined up and get ready to go. We got Bobby, Aerial Postal, Zovgo, Sloppy Gunner, B-Minutes, Sundrop, Duder McDude, amazing name.
Yeah.
Merlezi, and Short Brother. Please head up to the stage, get ready to get racing, and I hope you've been taking some notes because some more lore fact knowledge is that you want to pick Yoshi and Teddy Buddy. Those are like, you got Yoshi, Teddy Buddy, and Rollers, and those are the best, that's the best kart loadout in the game right now. You're going to be seeing like Peach here, and that's the same weight class and speed and everything else, but what's not the same is how we're going to race on Baby Park. And how do you race on Baby Park, Logan?
Well, everybody takes a right turn, and you need to hop, skip, and a jump over those right-hand little... See, we're not seeing it right now. You need to hop, skip, and a jump over that little bit of land right there. And we're not seeing again, is anybody going to take that hop, skip, and a jump? Because
well, there we go. We finally got
one.
And that's actually going to make a huge difference. Like, you already seen Jackie Waters taking over spot after spot. Every time you go through that land, grass, it's going to give you at least one spot. But Emery just opting to front run this track. And we got Kiro with the golden mushroom about a lap behind. Emery at this point going to be able to grab a pretty nice item.
There we go.
And that's going to probably allow them to shock dodge potentially, but we'll see what happens. We got Carter on the screen once again. Going to be able to kind of get stuck on that turn, but Emery doing what we were saying before. You got to jump over that grass and then continue the drift, continue the mini turbo right after you land, and it's just, it's fundamentals at that point as Emery once again, back to back, to back, to back. What perfect 60-point qualifier.
And that is the 2nd week in a row that she has done that in the qualifier. 60 points. taking first place in all 4 of the qualifier races in qualifier number 1. Look, if you can't stop Emery, you are not going to be able to stop the tsunami that is what she brings as we get closer to the grand finals.
Actually, players up there, not just bots. What are we seeing here? Emery just absolutely dominating. No one's stopping her. It's crazy.
He just called you all bots, by the way. I just
my bad.
want to put that out there. You're bots. You'll get no Christmas cards from that.
No, I'll be on the naughty list. I'm sorry. And you know what? When you see just this top tier competitor, it's absolutely insane. And it's really nothing against you guys because it's just really, it's the rest of the pack destroying each other, trying to just salvage for any of these spots. And then at the end of the day, it's just going to be a battle for first place, running it away. And then second, third, and fourth, they're all attacking each other. They're all throwing items at each other. And it's just a absolute battle royale.
Well, it gets all willy-nilly, if you will. I think some of the competitors need to maybe not focus on being number 1 right now, because number 1 gets you there. Do not get me wrong, but you do not have to be number 1 right now. No. You just got to get 1 through 6 right now. Yeah. For the next couple rounds.
Even 1 through 7, we'll say.
We'll even say.
We'll even say that.
We'll even say that.
Because really, what you're aiming for is that grand finals, right?
Yes.
You're not aiming to, like you said, it's not, if you're first, you're really not last. You know what?
Not yet.
If you're not first, you're not last, because you're really just trying to get to the next round. What matters the most is getting as many points as possible to get to the next round. As we do have the scores ready for you guys.
Let's go.
Let's see what's popping. Emery. Wait.
Whoa. Hold on.
That's not right.
That's not right. Emery should have 60.
Yes, we know. Hey, good job on math. That's what we're talking about.
I'm learning math.
Hey.
Thank you. I'm learning math.
Yippee. See, Mario Kart educates too. That's what we're talking about. But we'll get those scores updated momentarily with that final race added to it so that we actually know. There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the difference between first, second, and third right there.
That is ridiculous. We got Emery with 60 points. Jaguars with 39. Hero in third with 39. Bonnie in fourth with 38. Fifth is Jerry's former boss. Paradise in sixth with 31. Ace Von Duder in seventh with 22. Carter with 14. And Princess Lulu with 11 points. And remember, what really matters here is how many points you have at the end. And with 38 competitors, you're looking around 26 to 30-ish. We don't exactly know.
I'm going today with 29.
Oh, that's going to be your number pick?
Very, very specific pick for me tonight.
26, I'll go.
You go 26. I'm going with 29.
Okay, I'm okay. I think those are good numbers. I think those are actually
solid.
You know what? We'll go Price is Right rules.
I'm hearing some kickback from the floor right now. They might not agree with us, but you know what? We get to make the calls up here.
That's what we're here to do that. You know what? We make calls to whoever we want to. Ring, ring. Who is it? But I'm just excited to see how the next qualifier is going to do. It was already really entertaining with that first one to see, hey, you really got to allow second place to do their job. If second place has reds, allow them to throw them forward. Take down first, so that you guys aren't just battling for second, third, and fourth place.
Agreed.
That is the way to do it. If you see second with reds, don't feel like you have to panic and immediately hit them. Because then, who's hitting first? Blue shell, that's it.
Purple shell?
Maybe. We're going to get a colorblind test going momentarily to see what Logan's gone about, but I'm curious.
I've got all the colors on me tonight.
You do?
Someone
is that yellow or purple?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, see, you don't. This is probably blue, right? This is blue to you, right?
Blue by you.
Yeah, that is true. You know what?
That's not even funny.
No, it's not. But I am excited. I am hyped. Logan, what are you looking forward to seeing tonight from these racers? Especially that they're done with finals.
Yeah.
They've had time to practice. What are you looking forward to?
All right. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to the battle of the Bulge. It's going to be Bobby against Emery tonight.
Potentially.
And when I say Battle of the Bulge, I don't mean the size. I'm talking about how hardcore this battle is going to be. They've been fighting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for the last few weeks, and Emery took a week off. And it gave Bobby the chance to get into first place. Well, Emery was able to take it back. Will Bobby be able to take it back? There are high stakes here.
Hey, shout out the Mario Kart shirt as well. Love to see it. Love the rep. Absolutely looking fresh down on the competitors' competitive floor there. And I'm excited to see all of these bright smiling faces waiting for their time to shine. Boom! We love
that.
It. Bang,
Love
bang.
that.
Luigi, really looking fresh. Everyone getting locked in, getting their controllers connected, and really waiting for their time to shine, because on this racetrack, it's over in an instant. Before you even know, those 4 races are done. And it really, the entire night depends on how you do on these first 4 races.
It does. It actually does, because we've talked about this in the past. Momentum is a big part of esports. It's a big part of Mario Kart esports. You need that momentum pushing you into those later rounds. Right now, is it so important to finish first? No, not right now. But that being said,
oh my!
Hey, look at, I almost caught you, bro.
You gotta go back. You gotta stop him. He's blocking you.
He was too fast.
He's literally Fortnite dancing on you right now. I'm not even joking.
I literally almost died on stage.
Did you?
And that's Oliver right there. Yo, everybody, give Oliver a round of applause for just being awesome right now. He has put together this great Winter Series event schedule that we're about to get involved with. And, while we're talking about it, give a round of applause to everybody in the back of the house. Because if it wasn't for them, we would not look as good as we do.
We look good?
Well, I look tall, dark, and handsome. So.
You do?
Yeah,
I might be colorblind. I don't know.
You might be.
But I do agree with you. Everyone here puts on this tournament every single week. If you didn't know, this happens every single Saturday night. And we're always going back to Piranha Plant Cove every single Saturday night. But I really, without them, this tournament wouldn't run as well. There's no other place in the United States that has something run as well as this. It literally, production value, the TOs helping you with technical issues. It's amazing. Talking about the Winter Series, Oliver was able to make these trophies happen. They are gorgeous. They are wonderful. And we are getting ready for qualifier number 2.
All right, we're checking in on Ace right now, currently in 5th place. But
not Ace.
Not Ace right now, but we are in 7th, 6th, 5th, back to 6th.
Oh,
hey, it doesn't matter who you are.
The green shell snipe along with the red hitting those 2 competitors, but misses the coins. Tell us, Logan, why are the coins so important to grab?
Well, because you got to get 10 of them. Look, right now, Area Postal only has 1. He is going slower than the rest of the people because...
Oh!
Boom,
the fire flower into the bomb!
Boom, shalak, boom.
That is the most explosive thing we're probably going to see here tonight, unless you get the hottest wings in the house. And guess what? Order some food, grab some drinks as well. It is very good. And what's not good is seeing Merlezi going to just get hit by a red and a bomb at the same time. Another combo wombo that you don't want to be a part of.
No, you definitely don't want to be a part of that. Everybody's getting inked down, and they only have their best guidelines to be able to bring them through this map. It's a very straightforward map, though. So just keep going forward. Now you're under the sea.
Under the sea. It is kind of like interesting because in these underwater sections, you can actually float right past that off-road as well if you wanted to. Most times you want to go for this item box, but if you already have items, being able to just float right on by will save you a lot of time, especially in the very beginning and this whole section. Bobby being able to pop that ghost before that red shell even connects. Beautiful move. Steals a mushroom to go into another shortcut. Extremely lucky pull from that booth.
But yeah, they're looking good right now as Area Postal is in 5th place. And 4th place now, using that Piranha Plant, which I said I didn't really like, but guess what? Got him a place. Now they're rocking with those 3 bananas. We got a bullet bill on the map. Let it do its damage and let it make its way.
They're gonna have that golden mushroom right after it. A ton of speed, but Bobby right now in first place. We see that second place competitor right behind him. Gonna be getting redded out. Shock happens, but the blue shell's on the way, but is taking a detour down Koval. They're gonna take a minute to get there, and Bobby has a free run for first place.
And there we go. Bobby in first place, Zavgo in second place, and rounding out our top. Oh!
Aerial
Postal!
Or the Grinch is able to steal second place away just like they stole Christmas. Man, it's too crazy.
And Sloppy Gunner was able to make third, so guess what? I spoke way too soon. Maybe even a little bit of that caster curse that they all talk about. It's not my fault. Blame me.
I
okay?
will. You caused the blue shell to hit 3 different competitors,
Purple
which allowed
shell.
Grinch and Sloppy Gunner to take those spots. But, you know.
Hey, what do I know, right? I'm just sitting here playing a game, or not even playing a game. I'm just talking about a game. Now, let's talk about how these qualifiers, it's all random right now. They're picking random maps.
Random maps, and we know, and we actually have statistics here that Jackie Wars has shared with us, showing us how popular qualifier races are in terms of this randomizer as we go to Bangkok Rush. We've seen this track a lot last week, but yes, there is the randomizer, not so random. We like to say that there's 28 tracks that it likes to pick one out of 96. And that's just how it is. I don't know why Nintendo never updated it, but this randomizer is a little bit of a liar for that.
All right, so this is one of my favorite maps that we don't get to see a lot. We did see it last week, but this is a lot of fun. This is one of those maps that's a lot of fun. There's not a lot of straightaways. You got to pick and choose your battles here. And look at that. How do you feel about getting to that upper echelon of track?
What I like about the upper path, right? It's slower, but it's safer. So if you're going higher up in the air, you're most likely not going to get hit by as many items as people going on the lower path. You may even get rewarded by an item box. So being able to take these different routes can help you not only not get hit by items, but also to get items and help yourself catch back up. We just saw that competitor take the top route, which is technically slower, but they're able to grab a bullet bill, which helps them in the end. But Bobby gonna take a bad turn, get hit by that blue shell. And where are all the other competitors? Yoshi finally here. Will they get sniped out by that green shell is the question. Zavgo gonna be able to float their way through that shortcut. And now they're gonna be here in 6th place. Pops that golden mushroom. And they're gonna be able to roll right into another double item box. Remember to also always grab a double item box. Don't just grab the single. Why would you only want one gift for Christmas when you can get 2?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, if Santa is going to go down your chimney, get 2 gifts as opposed to 1. Bobby currently in first place. Like we talked about, it could just be a battle between Bobby and Emery.
And now we're going to be seeing Aeropostale with the double red shell. It's going to be able to go through one more item box. I don't think it's going to connect to Bobby here in first place once again.
Boom.
With a very demanding lead. And then we're going to be seeing Aeropostale using that green shell for defense to confirm a 2nd place finish. Sloppy Gunner there in 3rd on this 2nd race.
Aeropostale, by the way, in costume coming in 2nd place. So if you're not able to beat that,
what are you doing?
Bobby.
Hello?
No, come on in.
Well, at the end, both laps. Then why is there only 2 people up there?
Bobby came in to let us know.
I was talking about just assuming total control in general. But okay, all right. Well, the top path is faster. You heard it here first from Bobby. Everyone who went on the bottom path, it is actually slower. But he ran up here to tell us that and fact check me.
Well, apparently he's right, because he wouldn't have come up here and trolled you unless it was actually serious.
Apparently, you know what? Sometimes you swing and sometimes you miss. And apparently, yes, sometimes the top path is faster, but most times when you're going wide, out of the way of these tighter lines, you are going to be going slower. And we're going to my favorite track, Super Bell Subway. And I hope that I know which path is faster and slower on this one, because I actually time trialed this one. But yeah, definitely if you're going wider on these on this track, I hope we'll see Bobby. See run it up here. If you go on the wider pass on this track, it is slower. I hope. Unless I've not been updated in a minute. But we are going to be seeing Dude on the screen. Gonna be able to go through that item box. We got a lot of baby Marios in the house on the Scooties, which I'm a Mr. Scooty enjoyer, so I absolutely love those. But like I said, going wide here, a little bit safer than trying to battle with the train and all that other stuff, get some coins, and be able to get yourself up to that 10 coins.
Well, here's the thing is we don't see enough contestants actually take that upper echelon ramp. So we don't necessarily get to see it all the time, but make sure that you're tricking off of each and every single step, at each and every single jump that you possibly can. It will get you more speed, and that's what you need to win.
Yeah, now we got Sun Drop on the screen. Gonna be able to
10
avoid
coins,
that,
by the way.
The 10 coins, and able to avoid that bouncing green shell. We're going to be seeing, oh, another bouncing green. Unfortunately missed that double item box. Gonna be able to go grab some more coins. Like I said, top pass a little bit slower, but it's fine. Merlezi, though, was on the side of the train tracks. That blue shell just took it personally, and now we're seeing Aerial Possible taking over first place. B-Minutes gonna throw that red shell forward, trying to contest that first place run. Out of anger, should have waited a little bit to chain those red shells, be able to potentially grab another red to take out Aerial. Backs the bomb, lands it, has a huge pile up in that mid spot area, which just allows first and second place to just run for the time being.
At this point, I'm wondering if they back that green shell as well. I know we always say hold on to them until you can, but there is a whole bunch of stuff happening behind them as we check in an area Pastel. In first place, able to block the blue shell with the air horn.
Yeah, and having double defense too is crazy. The odds of that happening is extremely low. Because right now we do have Zopto on the screen. Aeropost's going to be able to have that green shell for defense. And in the Grinch costume is able to perform and grab first place. B-Minutes in second, Sloppy Gunner in third.
That's how you get it done right now.
And where's Bobby at? He took the slower route.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
But, no, it's all fun.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye, and then it's just fun.
That's true. You poke your eye out with that, kid. We'll see qualifier number 3. Racers on deck. If you hear your name, get lined up. Get ready to race. Yezi, Ankles, Zol, Mega J Keezy, Nameless, Morzilla, Jafil, Manhandles, Mel, Short Human, and the Gunk. If you heard your name, get lined up and get ready for your 4 races.
You know what I love to see each and every single week here is we get people who are new to the arena, new to the system here. They don't have a ratings, but you know what? That doesn't matter. All you have to do is come down here, sit under the lights, be among your friends and family all over the world, and make your presence felt. And we've seen it here each and every single week as we check out race number 4 of qualifier number 2.
Yeah, and this one being one of the DLC tracks, one of the final ones. It's really fun. I absolutely love it. Great time, but right now we're Leslie not having a great time getting stuck in that off-road, having to pop the mushroom extremely early, which is kind of sad. B-Minutes got to space themselves out. If they don't space, oh wow, you are playing with fire right now.
Yeah.
It's not okay. Finally slowing down, tapping that B button to space themselves out accordingly. The fact that they didn't get lag trailed is the glory of land play. That they could get that close to that red shell and not get trailed out.
Now, we are seeing some drifting happening, and we're noticing different colors coming off of these tracks as each of these contestants drift. Explain to the people at home, if they've never seen it before, the viewers, exactly what those different colors mean and how they can get there.
Yeah, so what you want to feel for if you have vibration on, that's how I tell by it, is that the first one is a mini turbo. You want to focus that when you're playing the baby characters. They get mini turbos really fast, but they have a lower top speed. And then you have a super mini turbo, which is 2 boosts. So you're going to be seeing like there, going to be 2 boosts with the super mini turbo. And then when you get to that purple, that's going to be an ultra mini turbo, which is going to allow you to go super fast. But most times, getting an ultra mini turbo, like right here, there's special occasions for it. You don't want to prioritize saying, I always want the 3 boosts, because you're actually going slower by drifting. So you want to prioritize super mini turbos and mini turbos more times than not. is right now we're seeing Bobby in first place. Gonna get hit by that blue shell and potentially losing first place, but second place is about 3 to 4 seconds now away from Bobby. And now the double item box is in the mood of giving gifts, and that is a double item box, double defense, which allows Bobby to grab that first place finish pretty easily.
And Bobby doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Bobby Digital getting it done with a lot of points right now. And like I said earlier, I do believe that this is going to be a fight for first place in the arena. Emery, Bobby, it's up to everybody else to make their way in the world today, and it's going to take everything you got.
Yeah, we said it in the beginning of the show. It is a Mario Kart tournament with some of the best racers in Las Vegas. It's not going to be an easy walk in the park. These competitors have been playing this game for a long time.
No one's holding hands on that stage.
No.
Look, this is not a holding hands
Not
through
until
the sunset, walking through the park kind of deal.
Not until you get to the Winter Series Speedway duos. Then you can hold hands and play with your friends and duos in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's where you want to do that.
And we're going to have some celebrities in the house. I know we have a pro Mario Kart player coming into the equation for the duos tournament. And I know that we have Unrational, one of the top 2 Warzone competitors in the entire world, will be here on the 27th for our Warzone Duos tournament that kicks off the Winter Series right here at the HyperX Arena inside of the beautiful, luxurious, and lovely Luxor Arena.
And with that, we're going to have the scores from that second qualifier. Let's see what went down. Bobby there in first place with 53 points. Aeropostale in second with 47. Sloppy Gunner there in third with 42 points. B Minutes in fourth with 37. Zovgo in fifth with 26. Sundrop in sixth with 19. Murlezi in seventh with 19. Duder McDude with 17 points in eighth place. And Short Brother in ninth with 16. Remember, I said 26 was going to be the cutoff, but potentially with how these competitors are rounding out, it could even be lower than that with what we're seeing to fill out top 24 spots. 14 people are the only ones not going forward.
This could be your chance right before the holidays to get yourself in the mix and make yourself a fixture here at the HyperX Arena and get yourself a little bit of that ranking that we all love. I mean,
or money, you know, holiday shopping.
Oh,
you gotta have money for gifts, and this is the way to do it. You're gonna have better odds competing here than you do out there. I'm just saying. I don't want to smack talk or anything.
No,
but,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you could win a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
And it's very much, put more time here than you do out there. And you'll be able to actually come here weekly and win some cash money every single time. I'm just saying. I think there actually is better odds if you practice this than going out there.
Yo, seriously, moms, dads, everybody out there, make sure your kids are practicing their video games at home. Right as soon as they're done with their homework. Kids, don't do your homework and practice video games. I didn't say that.
To him.
I didn't say that out loud.
Don't listen to the guy with the hat on. He's not actually an elf. I mean, he may look like it, but he's actually not. So don't listen to the elf over here.
Play your video games. Play your video games. Do your homework. And play your video games.
Do your homework and play video games. There you go. Now
take your vitamins and play video games. All right. Look, do what he didn't do. It took you 88 separate times to get your first place finish. So I want you to do better than my counterpart over here.
Yeah, time trial. That's really all you gotta do. I was stubborn about it, man. I didn't want to practice the tracks. I wanted to play the game with other people. What can I say? I didn't want to compete alone.
Well, I have to tell you, the one thing that I do believe is if you don't like a track, you're not good at it, and you should practice it.
Now you're getting it. Now you're a part of the Mario Kart community. As we do have on the bubble, if you see right now, these are your current top 24 competitors. So if you're on the brink of being eliminated, you should be a little bit nervous. The sweat should be dripping, and you should be a little bit worried, as we currently see 18 competitors that have gone and into the bubble, but this is not secure
It's
just
not
yet.
done quite yet. If you don't see your name on there, don't walk out quite yet. You're still in the mix. Turn it up in your headphones if you're going to be a hip-hop star, because you still could make it into the semifinals. It's not over quite yet.
It is not yet, and we're seeing how these competitors are doing. I mean, we're definitely going to be seeing those spots fill up, and we're going to be seeing some competitors kind of get replaced.
Right.
So don't leave just yet. We got a few more races to go, and we'll be able to know who's actually our top 24 competitors.
And while you're here, make sure you walk over, say hi to our good friends Mike and Dave, and say, hey, can I get a hot chocolate? Because you know what? It's cold outside.
It is. I can attest to those hot chocolates. I have heard, because I don't like chocolate, are very good. And you can actually get them spiked if you're of age and not spiked if you're not. So guess you get best of both worlds.
You don't even like chocolate. They actually made cookies for you that did not have chocolate in them.
They did.
Are you allergic to chocolate?
No, I
You just don't like it? What's wrong with you?
A lot, actually. I put thousands of hours into Mario Kart. What do you want from me?
A little bit of chocolate chip love.
There was already we were gonna have a chocolate epidemic.
Look at the
of
shirt that Ankles is wearing
That's
right now.
That's actually fire.
Look at that.
Cool
That's
shirt.
a dope shirt right there.
Very, very cool. I love it. I like just the vintage look to it as well.
Oh, look at those sunglasses.
Zol playing with sunglasses on is just too bright in the arena, I guess.
So fresh, so clean, and his future's so bright, he's got to wear shades. Yes, you are Papa Bear
in the house. And we're not talking about UNLV Bear.
Did you know that the red and the white of Santa Claus was a Coca-Cola deal?
Really?
Yeah, they made that.
No.
Yeah, they made that. Look it up. They made it. It wasn't red and white before, but it is now.
Don't you ruin that for literally everyone here. Why would you do that?
Because I'm not a good person. But that's a different story for a different day.
He's the grumpy elf at the end of Polar Express. You don't want to be talking to this guy. You know what? It's a bad time. I'm just saying.
Marzilla in the house. Dude, don't let me down this week. I got nothing but love for you. Let's go. It's a holiday week. Let's make it to the finals. I got nothing but love for you right there.
Yeah, Marzilla is goated. The Cruiser family, amazing.
Yes.
Every time they come out here, they just make tons of noise, support their family members and everything else. Whoa!
A little Austin Powers in the house.
Okay.
By the way, Mike Myers just said that they are going to be making another Austin Powers movie.
Oh, no.
So you got that going. Hey, what's your sweatshirt say? I'm
literally just a girly girl, I think.
Oh, okay.
But the blue shell shirt is crazy.
It's a purple. No, that's blue.
That is blue. I hope you now. Maybe the colors are different up there now.
No, I can see it. That's blue.
Okay, but when the game, it's purple for some reason.
It's purple for me.
Okay. But very cool blue shell shirt. I love it. It's
Look
awesome.
at that mustache.
Whoa, he's competing with you right
he's
now.
competing with. He might have a better mustache than Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's even got the beard with it. Oh my God, with the hair.
He's looking so fresh and so. All right. Do I start to?
You got to just peel it off.
Do I do this? Does it work?
I'm shocked you didn't actually do that.
Can I do this?
You can.
Hold on,
I believe.
let me see if it works.
We'll be here until next year.
I'm not sure it works. I'm not sure it works.
We're going to Twisted Mansion, Can't Dodge TM, and this is a very fun track. You can actually get hit out. There's really strong shortcuts in the middle of the track and at the very end, and you're going to be able to catch up pretty easily. So doing a little bit of soft bagging is not a bad idea here.
Not the worst idea you've ever had, and holding on to those mushrooms are going to be quite influential for you towards the end. Here we go, Short Brother in the house.
And we're going to be seeing them grab that first item box. Sees the banana right next to him. Going to be able to land that track and work their way up to second place. Sees the retro right in front of him. Got to be careful. But the other competitor is going to get trailed by that red shell. And that's going to allow them to just stay safe in third place. And now we're going over to this other competitor. We'll get those names updated momentarily in the Bowser. But this Bowser loadout, it's a heavy loadout. You're going to be seeing those drifts and those mini turbos we talked about come out a lot slower because of those heavy characters.
I got to tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed in all of the front runners right there not taking that first shortcut right off of the rip. And all three of the first.
You need a mushroom specialist.
I know you do, but still, I wanted to see somebody go out there and try to take it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a completely fair assumption, saying, hey, you know what, bagging for a little bit, grab that mushroom, and that's what the gun should do right now. Grab 2 items, you can stop, grab 2 items, and then use those items to catch up a little bit easier. Ankles gets their bullet bill twisted away, and doesn't go through the shortcut, rather going wide to avoid whatever ghosts that were potentially moving in that library. I do not even know.
Get out of the middle of the road. We've got bullet bills, but you've got to, at some point, not hit that that banana, but actually go for that shortcut in the beginning. Here we are on the top echelon of the track.
Oh!
And they get backed by a green!
It makes me flinch every time my heart drops. I always hate to see that happen.
Yeah, I hate to see it happen, but it does as lightning strikes for the first time right there. As Zool is in 6th place currently, falling back into 7th.
Got a lot of distance to make up to that first place competitor, as that blue shell is going to make at least a dent to allow Morzilla to catch up. Ankles here in 3rd place. Still, also has a lot of distance to make up, but that 2nd place competitor is going to get redded out, which allows Ankles to take over 2nd. Goes for the double item box, and this is Morzilla with the front run. This is your man.
Yeah.
But Ankles has the opportunity to take it away potentially with that mushroom, but Morzilla going to be able to take 1st place with a very commanding item usage and a 1st place finish, as we got Yezi there in 3rd, Ankles in 2nd.
Yeah, there you go, Morzilla! Making it happen. And you know what? You love to see it. Each and every single week, we love to see the competitors who are here putting the time and effort in each and every single week, getting it done. And that's why we love to support what we might call some of the underdogs here.
Yeah.
But they're still here each and every single week, in and out, making it happen for themselves, for their fans, for their family, and under the lights. If you think you can do better, you should be here.
You should be here competing and attempting and even learning this game, because as we get to the end of this game's life cycle, right? We got to talk about the reality.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. 10 years with Mario Kart 8. And is this randomizer broken?
It might be.
Going back to Snowland?
I blame you.
10 years of this game. We are getting to the end of the lifespan. Switch 2 coming out next year.
Yes.
You really, I could only assume that they're going to import a lot of the mechanics from this game into the next Mario Kart, so you might as well,
I would assume so,
get a part of the competitive community. We're going to have another great year of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, most likely. We don't know if it's going to be a launch title or not with the new game, but it's just a beautiful community. It's a beautiful competitive scene, and I just love this game because the skill ceiling is just very much you got to put practice in to get good at it. It's the reality.
Look, anybody can play this game, but to be actually competitive at it, you need to practice, practice, practice.
Exactly.
And we are seeing some people who have practiced this game many times before, as we're checking out handles right now in 6th place. Taking that shortcut, but without the power to be able to do so.
Yeah, used the mushrooms a little bit too soon before the off-road was there. You want to really use those mushrooms one at a time. Wait for it to run out and then use it. And then, yeah, you got to spam out those reds to roll into 2 new items. Takes that shortcut and takes over 3rd place. And almost gets hit by that red show, avoids the back green, and is going to be able to go into that item box, grabbing potentially some new shrooms. Morzilla here in 2nd.
Now, how much does the ice actually play into this map? It's very slippery. I don't think it's as much as some of the other maps, right?
No, I don't really think so. At least I personally.
It makes you think that you're on black ice the entire time, but I don't feel the mechanics are the same.
Yeah, I mean, if you compare this to Animal Crossing on their snow map, I think it's 2 different mechanics right there in terms of ice. At least this one is a little bit easier in my opinion, but right now we do have Mega Easy in 2nd place. Gonna be able to throw that retro forward. Gold doesn't have the defense to avoid it. Not gonna get hit. Has the invincibility frame for that 2nd red, which is just going to allow Soul to potentially contest this front run. We'll see if they're going to be able to take over Mega J Keezy's spot. Shot comes out, which just is going to allow Mega J Keezy to grab a first place finish.
And there you go, Mega J Keezy in first place. Second place going to Zool. And third place, Yizzy in the house.
Really great stuff overall from these competitors so far in that second race. 2 third places from Yezzy.
Yeah,
though.
right?
We've been seeing Yezzy actually pop off time and time again.
Been doing the work, but not getting exactly into the first, second, or third places in the later rounds that they need.
Yeah, in those grand finals, he's been kind of struggling a little bit.
Yes. But
throughout qualifiers, semis, he's really having very strong performances, really nice racing lines, and really playing with a lot of confidence. But then towards that end of that grand finals, starts to shake. All of that tilt, all of that momentum starts to crumble away. And it's really sad because I really want to see them win another one. They won SNS 200,
yes,
which was a huge feat within itself, because we have so many competitors who travel out for those events, for those high-scale Mario Kart events, because it's such a monumental occasion. But I really want to see Yezzy be able to win another one and go home with one again. But we are going to Coconut Mall, which is where you could be going with the prize money tonight. Buy some gifts. Get some nice things.
Have you finished your shopping?
Yes, I have, actually.
You didn't buy me anything.
No, I did not. You didn't get me nothing. You didn't even bring me a sweater. And I'm supposed to get you something?
Here's the thing. How do you know I didn't buy you anything? Just
when
you were handing out presents. No, you were handing out presents earlier. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of knowing that I bought you something.
Do not make me feel bad. Do not make me feel bad.
That was my whole point as we get into this third race of qualifier number 3.
Of ugly sweater day, and you want me to think this guy was thinking of me. He did not. He did not.
You can cry about it, but it won't change anything.
No, it won't. I'm always on the naughty list. It's how it is. When you throw a blue shell at first place, Santa notices. I'm sorry. Nameless, though, is going to be here in 6. Oh
my gosh, good run.
Oh, the bump's right there. That's how you get your car stuck here at the casinos. If you do try to attempt and skip those toll meters, I hate to break it to you, you're not going to outspeed it. They're there to take your money. But Morzilla is going to be here in 3rd.
Morzilla making that shortcut look easy and standing on the way of that blue shell. As we check in on Short Human. Look, that's my name too sometimes. I get
all the time. We told you. On the shelf. Fine, Short Human being able to utilize that boomerang very nicely, actually. Gonna just toss it out to grab 2 new items. Mega J Keezy here in 6. Gonna throw that red shell forward to shuffle into 2 new items, which are actually really good items at that. Gonna be able to just weave on by those Shy Guys doing donuts in the parking lot. Where are the police at to get them to stop being hooligans? But they're gonna be able to grab another item box. Gonna pop the stove. Will they be able to dodge, though, is the question.
Well, the question is, using that shortcut, do they gain any positions? No, they're still in 4th. Actually, they just dropped down to 6th place. So that shortcut did not do them the due diligence that they thought it would.
And Yezzy, Coconut Mall, put them together, and you're going to be seeing a monumental lead going into that finish line with at least I would say, a 7-second lead at least between themselves in 2nd place, as Mega J Keezy going to end up in 3rd and really have a nice, respectful finish, especially on Coconut Mall. It's not the easiest track to be fast on, in my opinion, and first place can run away with it more times than not. So being able to grab a podium finish on this track, really, really nice stuff.
And we've been seeing this track quite a lot lately, by the way. So
an understatement.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention to this track, guess what? You should be, because it has been coming into play a lot lately.
They said malls were dead. I don't believe them with how much we see that track.
And if you can skateboard, a mall is your favorite friend right now.
That is.
How are they going to stop you? I'm just saying.
They can.
Let's go. I'll break a hip. Let's go.
Logan with the on your shoulder evil advice. I'm just saying he's not doing work there. But what is this randomizer finally bringing also one of my favorite DLC tracks is Shroom Ridge. This one's just a lot of fun.
Let's go, Shrooms.
I always like to call it the better Toad's Turnpike because
Ooh.
it's got cars, you can't run into those bad boys, but it also has very fun shortcuts that you can hit, and they help out a lot. And it's not like those shortcuts we complain about where you take them and you automatically win. These give you a little bit of time to contest it as well. So we'll see what happens. Ankles on the screen. They're going to be able to get item stream. No, grabs only one of them. That's a red shell. And first place going to get hit out immediately. And now we're going to be seeing Ankles take over second.
Well, this track, by the way, is very, very tight-knit. You can take a jump over there if you want to, but you have to have a shroom to be able to do it. It's not necessarily a shortcut, but it can be if you make it. It's one of those, can you see it? Well, then you can make it.
There you go, and you need to make them with the mushrooms, as we're actually going to see Yezi skip it for coins instead, which actually is the better idea at the end of the day, because getting 10 coins is only going to help you in every single which way. When you use a mushroom, when you're driving in a straight line, when you have to change your batteries, those are all things that coins help you with.
And right now we're waiting for Yezi to pop that star. They're in fourth place. They're going to pop it right here.
Oh,
boom.
Beautiful move into the double item box.
And they're going to use that as the shortcut that I was talking about before. Look what they just did, making me look good.
And they're going to have 10 coins at that. No, they're not going for it again. That's quite a good move, actually. I was shocked as well, but we're going to be seeing Morzilla. Oh, able to avoid the blue, but there's a red shell that's chasing him right after. Shot comes out, but he's able to avoid it by having those invincibility frames to not make him spin out, so he still has a little bit of speed. Uses a mini turbo, trying to catch up to first.
Where is Bobby in all of this mess?
Somewhere, somehow, we're going to be seeing Short Human in third place, having the green shell, bouncing, and it hits Morzilla onto the side. Yezi is going to be here in first place.
Bounce, as Yezi kicks that first place. He's still got the banana as a defensive mechanism right now. So that says as long as we don't get a blue shell, purple shell, depending on how you want to look at it, they should be able to win this right now. Boom, shalak, lock, boom. All right now, Yezi in first place.
And I think that's just a lesson in Zol with second place, Morzilla in third. Really great stuff overall from these competitors in the last race of qualifier number 3. I think that just goes to show also it really matters more on your racing lines at the end of the day.
Yeah, it does.
You don't have to take these shortcuts. You don't. You have to just have good item usage, be able to bob and weave around these different competitors, and do what you need to win. I mean, it's cool to see, right? He didn't take those shortcuts.
Right.
He opted for these different lines that at the end of the day helped him out a lot. But like you were saying, where's Bobby to tell us which way was faster? Potentially we are wrong, which we have to accept most times. 90% of the time we're wrong, 10% we're right. And that 10%, you better be listening to us.
Just start looking at us this way, because that 10%, oh, we got you, bro.
We got you.
We got you.
We're
all
good.
right?
Trust. Thousands of hours into this game. I'm not leading you in the wrong direction. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, that's why he's here.
Sometimes.
I'm only here for comic relief and hats. All right?
The brain sometimes leaves the head, but what you gonna do? It's got to take a break sometimes. You can only see so much Mario Kart slaughter before you go, ooh.
All right, so I've got a question.
Yes.
That I'm going to pose a question. Hey,
yes.
Chat, what's the one thing that if you could ask Pidgey anything that you want, what would you ask Pidgey? Right now in chat, put that down. We will make sure that we answer that question. Yes, that's what I said. It's an AMA.
Ask me anything. I'm getting put on the spot, so anything you want to know, hey,
I want to know what you want to know, because no one needs to know.
Or ask Logan even. Logan's
no one
got some
cares
good
what
lore.
I think.
I think Logan's got some good lore to him.
No one cares what I think.
You already ruined the colors of Christmas, man.
See, it says it right there. No one cares what I think.
No, it says, please, Logan, answer our questions. We're begging you. We got the scores from this qualifier. Let's see who is popping and who is popping in the semifinals. We got Yezi in first place with 50 points, Mega Jake Easy in second with 41, Zol in third with 39 points, Ankles in fourth with 37, Morzilla in fifth with 35, Nameless in sixth with 32, Short Human in seventh with 25, The Gunk in eighth with 18, Jafilman Hand Handles is in ninth with 13 points, and we got Mel in 10th with 6 points. Really great work. We're going to hopefully be able to see that on the bubble momentarily to see who's going to be kind of on that cutting room floor.
Well, we're going to find out. And before we get there, a lot of the people at home know that you bowl on a regular basis. I won't say where he bowls every single Friday.
Oh, you were wrong anyways.
All right, good.
We
Top
got
24
Top
qualifiers.
24.
And you know what? There we go. We've got Emery
We were
in
wrong.
first place with 60 points. We got Bobby in second place with 53. Yezi with 50. Ariel Apostal with 47. Sloppy Gunner coming in fifth place with 42. Mega J Keezy coming in sixth place with 41. Jackie Juarez with 39. In a tie all the way down to 10th place with Vonnie coming in only 1 point behind him at 38. And that's where we sit right now. You can take a look at everybody else.
If you see your name, you've made it into the next round. That's the reality. That's what this is. This is you, and you've made it into the next 6 races of this tournament. So congratulations. We were far off. We said 26. You said 29. 16 was the cutoff tonight because it was just a low-scoring night in general. Because we saw in that last qualifier, you saw those points. They're a little bit higher from the rest of the qualifier.
Well, this is your best chance to come in here and make a difference and get yourself in the rankings here at the HyperX Arena. Now, speaking of rankings, let's go back to you real quick, my friend. Now, you bowl.
Yes, I do.
On a regular basis. He's part of a bowling league.
Yippee.
What is your average, my friend?
I have a 190 average right now. My highest score.
Now, what did you score last week? Or the week before?
190.
No, the week before. You got a...
I got a 259, which was my highest bowling score. 9 strikes has been my total in a row. It has been a brutal battle, but I can't complain about 9 strikes. I'm getting there. I'm aiming for that perfect 300, but 259 being my highest, and then, yeah, 190 being my average. What's your average in bowling, Logan?
My average in bowling is a 300.
And I'm 6'9", and we'll be seeing how Logan's gonna bowl on the miniature bowling set made for 3-year-olds momentarily. We've got it set up on the stage right now. I'm joking.
I will beat you in bowling. I'll beat him in bowling for my mustache.
I think so. All right, we'll be back with some semifinals right after this quick commercial break, and we'll basically see Logan without a mustache when you come back, potentially. We don't know, huh? hello, and welcome back to the best Mario Kart tournament around, and not only the best, but the most jolly one you'll find ever in existence. We got Ride My Pidgey Logan here on the commentary booth to bring you semifinals of this wonderful event. How are you feeling tonight, Logan? How's everything going? What is going on in that brain of yours?
I am turned up to 11 because it is about to go down. If you're not down to get down like a clown like Charlie Brown and turn that front upside down, you are in the wrong place, my friends, because we are holiday spirits in the house right now.
That's what we're here to do, to bring the jolly and rage of Mario Kart your way, and you enjoy seeing it every single time. I know you do. That's why you keep coming back to this stream, twitch.tv/Allied Esports. If you want to talk to us in the commentary booth as well. We got one more question. Starcozy said, when am I evolving? Which I did promise.
Have you evolved yet?
No.
Not yet.
No. Everyone says it. I'm like, all right. I was going to, but once someone finds me in an evolution Pokemon stuffed animal that looks as good as my Pidgey, I will evolve.
Do I have to kill?
Whoa.
I don't have to kill the Pidgey to make it evolve, do I?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess
then we're good.
sometimes you kind of do.
Well, I mean, these awards are so stoked that I could make you become a better Pidgey. That got dark. Anyways.
It did. I mean, if anyone tries to come in here, just know we have a self-defense weapon.
Yeah, we do.
And if you do win one of these, keep them by your door so that you're ready for anything.
I'm going to be so jealous of you if you win one of these. And let's talk about how you can win one of these, because the winner series starts next Friday.
That is true. Next Friday, guess what? Sign up. There's going to be a ton of prize money on the line as well for every single one of these tournaments. And you can get a trophy for these tournaments as well. We're going to be boom, boom, boom right there. I don't mean to cover the names, but you're already seeing it. The ones with the trophy icon, you can win a trophy at. Warzone Duos, Counter-Strike 2 Wingman, Black Ops 6 Gunfight are all trophy winners. And then boom, we're going to be seeing Frags, Speedway, and Knockdown, all main events that will have trophies on the line as well. The other events are warm-ups for it, and we're going to be seeing a lot more action happening momentarily. You want to be like Toad and drift your way into a trophy and find yourself, I mean, they're gorgeous. They're actually unironically beautiful, and we have to just thank Oliver for being able to...
There's only 2 trophies now.
Yeah, there always has been. What are you talking about?
No. There's only 1 trophy.
There always has been.
There's only 1 trophy left. There's only 1 trophy left. You should sign up now, because if you don't sign up, you won't win these trophies. I am taking them home with me. I'll never forgive you for that.
That was dumb. But okay, you did it backwards. Come on.
Shut up.
Come on, man.
No one likes you.
You look pretty.
No.
Oh, well, that's rude.
You didn't even give me a Christmas present, bro.
You know what? Christmas comes late sometimes.
Yeah, it does. And it comes for you not this year. Not this year at all. You get coal in your stocking for not loving me.
You know what? That's fair. And even Donkey Kong's trying to run away from you. What can I say?
Hey.
Man. Donkey Kong knows best. He's tried to run away twice now.
We'll have none of that, and you'll like it, Spalding. But a hat like that looks good on you. What do you get? Like a free bowl of soup? Boom! That's Caddyshack, kids.
Someone knows that reference out there.
Someone.
And we see the beautiful audience in the house right now. They're chowing down on that food.
Everybody give a round of applause for yourself. Make some noise in the house. Throw your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care.
Woo! That's what we're here to do. We're the HyperX Arena. It's okay to get loud for your favorite competitors.
Yes.
It's okay to cheer and cry when we see Baby Park on the line. But we have Sky High Sunday on the line tonight. We're going to be going there for our first race of the day, serving it up Gary's way. As we have Emery's favorite track being selected.
And by the way, Gary's Way is one of our clips from last week that you can check out on the Allied Esports and HyperX Arena YouTube channel and VOD on their Twitch channel. If you're currently watching us at home, call your friends and your family and tell them they should be watching as well. It's all happening on the twitch.tv Allied Esports channel currently. This is Emery's favorite map. She holds a record on this map. Hopefully somebody will ban this after we get through this. But right now, we're looking at no, that's not Duder McDude.
Duder McDude. No, we're going to get those names updated momentarily. This is Demon is on the screen right now, though. They got the shirt. They got the rep. They know who they are. They are a very cool person at that. They currently have those triple mushrooms. Going to be able to just stay in this 6th place spot. We talked about it before, where you really just want to survive, especially in semifinals where the competition now is so much more difficult. As we see B-Minutes getting backed by a bomb and hit by a red shell, lands into the top of the ice cream cone, but that's not going to be a sweet finish if they can't land.
Yeah, but got lucky there. Could have been a lot worse for them. Let's be honest.
I'm being honest with you. It could have been a lot worse. But Sloppy Gunner is in 6. Got the star. Will they be able to create themselves a path to stardom is the question. Got that Piranha Play. Piranha Play has been the item to see this week.
I talked so much trash about that plant, and it's coming back to
come back.
Yeah, it's always coming back to haunt me. This Bullet Bill is going to come back to haunt everybody else if they're not careful. We're looking at Para, watching that Bullet Bill just fly on by. At least it didn't hit him. That red shell not going to make their way in the world today because they've got everything they got in the name of a star.
Everything they need is being invincible for a limited amount of time. Unfortunately, not able to find that shock dodge, which just makes it that much better. Emery here in 1st place. Gonna hold on to the boomerang because that's potentially, guess what? 3 different defenses. Gonna be able to back the first one, avoid that first red, see the Firefly, but that's not gonna be able to land, so Emery's gonna have another 1st place finish. 5 of 5 so far for Emery.
She is literally not slowing down each and every single time we hit a map, but this is her signature map. So if anything, she should be able to come in 1st place here. And indeed, she comes in 1st place in our 1st race out of 6 in semifinal number 1
out of 6. So we got a lot more races to go. So if you didn't do well in this race, do not give up just yet. You got 5 more to go. Pick a track you feel strong on. A track that has good shortcuts. Wink, wink, wink. There we go. Not using both eyeballs there.
By the way, that last map, no shortcuts.
Not really. No. You just got to race fast, get some good items, and actually time trial. Get those good lines and know which path is the fastest to go. Yeah. Because sometimes hitting a mini turbo will be faster than holding for the super mini turbo. It's just something you have to learn.
And if you don't practice, you won't learn. Perfect practice makes perfect, says John Wooden, and I've talked about this in the past. But here we are in the semifinals, and you get to pick your tracks now.
Yes, and we're going to Piranha Plant Slide for this one. Very fun track. It's one of those tracks where if you have a mushroom towards the end, you're going to pass a lot of people and instantly win because there's not enough time to react. And it's just the reality of some of these tracks where they put the shortcut right at the end and you can just cut in front of someone and ruin their entire day.
I'm not a huge fan of that, but I do understand how it does come into play. And you know what? If you've played this map before, you know exactly what you need to do. Hold on to a mushroom for the end.
That's really could not be said any better. As I would see Yezi in 1st place, grabs that item box, grabs some coins as well. Remember, you want to get up to 10 coins. They're not there just for aesthetic. They're there to help you go faster. Zato, 3rd place, not going to have any defense, so he's going to be looking a little bit rough. A little bit in a vulnerable spot. Dude now going over to McDude in 10th place. Going to be able to go wide, but you really want to aim for those coins. Only at 2 right now, and they're going to be able to at least grab some on the side.
Yeah, you know what? Really good that they hit that double item box right there. It's going to help them out. They're holding on to that blue shell as we check in on Ace Von Duder right now.
Hey, the Duder family, there we go.
The whole family hitting that banana. Hey, it's full of potassium, but not full of goodness.
No, it is not. I'm not a banana fan either. I'll be real with you. I mean, in Mario Kart and in real life, I never does anything for me as Slop Gunner in 6th place.
Yeah, well, you know what? My mom always wanted me to put a banana on my Cheerios. You know why? Because Cheerios need to be honey nut. Yeah.
Oh,
Honey
okay,
nut Cheerios.
yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
That was not a stretch.
A little bit, you know what? It's like a stretch of running here by Sloppy. Gotta be able to be here in 5th place. Sees the star right behind him, so gonna pop those mushrooms, trying to get a little bit of distance between Paradise and themselves. Great to see Paradise back with us again. They're the ones that are looking more muscular than I ever will be in my life. They are absolutely looking fresh, but gonna be able to be here in 2nd place with the classic tight frame Shy Guy loadout. They always rock it and they always do work. Soul in 3rd, another Piranha Plant, and a little bit of something extra on the side.
And Yezi looking in 1st place right now. But I gotta tell you this, those close quarters are really good for mushrooms, because when you're in those close quarters, those tunnels, you can use those mushrooms to take some unnamed side wins.
Yes, and we're going to be seeing Emery being able to take over 1st place, 6 of 6 now, being able to grab 1st place, Yezi in 2nd, Zovko in 3rd, and that's an absolute great performance from Emery. Just waited in 2nd place. The blue shell was there from Zol and was able to take over 1st.
So that is a back to back to back to back to back to back victory from Emery.
Put it on top. Will she be able to continue this dominating run?
How do you stop it? That's the question.
With some red shells and some blue shells and some green shells.
A whole bunch of shells.
You'll get that.
We're gonna need to be like my Nana walking down the Tampa Bay beach, just picking up shells and putting them into her pocket, because right now Emery is winning all of those shells.
Truly, not much stopping her run right now, which could potentially, but she did win on this track as we're seeing all these track selections come out. You're gonna be loving this this map selection right now, Logan. It's a work of art.
Well, you know what's not a work of art is
3 baby parks.
Yeah, I see that right there.
Oh, no.
Come on, don't do it.
Yippee!
Yippee! We all
Mary
say.
Mountain, on occasion, if we don't see Mary Mountain on every single semis and grands, I'm going to be a little bit tilted. That's all I'm saying. We got to bring the Christmas spirit.
He'll be sad.
I will
and
be.
we don't like him sad during the holidays.
No,
all right?
We got to visit Whoville, visit the Grinch. This is the track to do it all on.
I tried to get the Grinch, but he was too quick.
Yeah, well, now you're going to be on a cart and visit him that way. You'll probably be able to do that, unless, look, you have a license.
Not anymore, bro.
But you don't need a license to drive a Mario Kart. That's
you try to run down the Grinch and you see how they feel about that on the streets.
We need the lore of Logan versus the Grinch. We need that ASAP.
I'm pretty sure it's a Christmas story that's out there. It's Christmas Story Part 3.
I think
Logan versus
in
the
theaters
Grinch
right now. That's all I'm saying. Monster Salad, though, which honestly, I could go for a Monster Salad.
It's a great map right now.
It is, and you see the sleigh in the. It's just a really beautiful track. It's
They're
really
slaying
simple.
it.
They're slaying it. As we see B Minutes right now slaying it on Pauline, gonna be able to get around the Fire Flower, but Duder McDude cannot avoid the heat.
And once again, we see Duder McDude take that upper echelon run. I think it's the quicker one up here, but it has not proven out to be such for them.
No, it is not faster unless Lil Bobby's about to run into my. Right here to tell me it's not. No, it's. I don't think it is.
It is not.
I'll probably be pretty accurate on that one. B Minutes is in 5th place. Gonna be able to miss both item boxes.
But using those roller tires, by the way.
Roller. Every person you see who's a top-ranked competitor has the roller tires on their cart. And Yoshi Teddy Buddy Roller is the meta right now. You can experiment and do others. With the balance patches that have happened, there is a lot more carts to be picked, but if you want to have a starting point, start here. Yoshi, Teddy Buddy, Roller.
Yeah, and we're checking in on Emery once again, currently in 1st place. She is dominating on a whole different level right now. She got smacked with a little bit of lightning, but that isn't going to slow her down. She's on that downslope. She's drifting. She's doing her thing back and forth, scratching the record against the needle. And boom, shalak, boom, all right now, 1st place once again. That is
7.
I mean, how many 7?
7?
Emery, you are in control.
I hope we're right. 7 in a row?
That's a lot.
I
don't even know how to do that math.
I'll teach you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're getting there. I believe in you.
Oh, I got it. I got
Let's
it.
go!
7. There we go. Emery, 7 wins back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I think you lost me there.
Victory. Making it look easy, by the way.
Making it look easy. And when you're on that racetrack, everything is literally everything but easy. It's just crazy. I feel like people really underestimating how impressive it is to win 7, not lose 1. We've seen other competitors do this as well, but it's always impressive when we see it.
Literally, if she keeps coming in first place and doesn't finish outside of first each and every single round, except for that one, I believe there was. No, there's not been one.
No?
No, Bobby has one.
Yeah.
That he didn't win. Ooh, can you cut the tension with a knife? Well, it's going to be a charcuterie board knife because we're at that time of year where we're going to need meat and cheeses on our board, and maybe even a couple vegetables. Just saying.
Gotta be healthy, like we're seeing. You know how Emery is playing so well? They eat their vegetables, at least I would hope.
No, they don't. We heard it straight up said, no, they don't.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Spider-Man lied to all of us. I'm sorry, guys.
Spider-Man's been lying to you your entire life, my friend.
How would you know?
He's been lying to me too, bro. All right, so I know, don't cry. Please don't cry. Now, let's go to round 2 right now of questions that you want to ask Pidgey in chat.
All right. Well, also, if you want Logan to answer something as well.
No one wants to hear me answer.
Logan is also something you got to delve deeper into.
But I know you've got dying questions that just cannot...
dying questions to be answered is where are we going? Baby Paul.
See my enthusiasm? This is my look of enthusiasm right now.
I mean, how are you not hyped to go turn right and then turn right and then turn right?
You know what?
And then turn right.
You know what? I want to pose this to one of our competitors. I dare you to go left. Go left. Be different. Be different. Go left.
You don't want to blend in with the crowd, do you?
Go left.
Well, Jackie Waters failed your assignment, F, for his finals. But we're going to be seeing him. See, that's why he didn't go left.
He didn't go left.
He didn't go left and he got hit. I'm not a scientist or anything, but I think that's just scientifically proven. You got to go left sometimes.
Look at Emery using that banana as a component for defense twice in a row right there.
Yeah, double defense in first place. It's a very brave fight to have, but gotta also, these item boxes are just the gift that keeps on giving. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sloppy Gunner in second place, gonna be able to have the mushroom in hand and goes right over. Could actually be the difference maker for Emery not grabbing their first place finish. Stop, but still gets hit by that blue shell, which honestly, they actually didn't get hit by the blue shell. They got hit by something else, which in hindsight is better, but no, the side curveball Fire Flower is probably gonna be the nail on the coffin for their run. If Sloppy Gunner is going to be the villain. That's going to be who? Whoville? These Grinches. Who took it? Jaguars! And Emery finally gets the throne. Sloppy Gunner in there. B-Minutes in second. Wow.
Oh my gosh, didn't see that coming. I mean, look, this map is about right turns and items. That's all that map is about. If you get the best items and you can take the best right turns and you can hop, skip, and a jump over those little pieces of land in the middle there, you're going to do better than everybody else. And Emery was securely in first place up until the very last round, lap of that round.
That was really heartbreaking because it's on a track that really we all love, don't we? You know?
Oh, love that map. That's our favorite map here.
Yeah, it's so much fun to see them turn right 14 times. How does it not get better than that, Logan?
I don't know.
What
How do you
other
like
map would you rather want
NASCAR?
to play?
Why do you like NASCAR so much? It's all right turns.
This is why we're playing Mario Kart and not NASCAR. But if you wanted to, we actually do have F1 simulators.
We do, and they're free in the house tonight.
Yeah, only on Saturday nights you'll be
Only
able
on
to
Saturdays.
try the free F1 simulators if you want to. They're they're on that side of the arena, the right side or left side, whichever way you're looking at it.
Use both hands, by the way.
Yeah, they have some insane feedback. They're a lot of fun. But you know what else is fun is Yoshi Circuit, which actually I actually enjoy this track a lot. I like to front run it, even though bagging is the best thing to do here. Because if you use a bullet bill through the waterfall, it literally brings you almost to the end of the track.
You're not wrong.
No,
you're not wrong at all. But the question is, will our competitors know to do the same?
I hope so. As
All right, we see a lot of backing.
A lot of them. A few competitors here. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 of them. Oh, 4. There we go. 4 competitors opting to go back and grab some power items. And like I said, it's just because this has one of the most obvious bullet extensions.
And that's the waterfall he's talking about off to the right, by the way, if you're paying attention at home.
Use a bullet bill through it, and you'll find yourself in a really good spot. That's all I'm saying. And we're going to be seeing a lot of these competitors who are bagging, gotta be able to come back very, not easily, but it's a lot easier than trying to compete in the front of the pack where you're going to have a shock, blue shell, all of this stuff go down. You're going to be seeing these players come from the back of the pack and just dominate. Hopefully, if you see them utilize their items correctly.
Well, there's a lot of places up here in this map to make up time as we see somebody with that golden mushroom. And by the way, here we go. Through the waterfall, and Bullet Bill just squeaks on by.
That's going to be Emery using that Bullet Bill all the way up into probably third place.
That's twice. No.
Gonna just run right into the banana. They're smiling, but they're not fun to run into. Don't let the smile deceive you.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to smile when you're getting all that potassium. Because if you smile like that, it'll stay that way, my mom said.
Oh, and it looks like B-Minutes is staying in 6th place. They were smiling at the potassium, and they ain't moving.
No, they are not. We're checking out B-Minutes in 8th place currently. Still picking up that golden mushroom. You can spam the heck out of that as we check in on Zato in 1st place with no items. That's not going to do them well.
Oh, my God. Jackie Ward slowed down with the air horn to connect to the blue shell and Zavgo at the same time, which allows him a little bit of space between himself and 2nd place. He goes through the double item box, got the coin in hand, hops over the grass, and grabs a 1st place finish.
And what a way to finish it off as they crush that red shell that was zoned in on them. We've got Paradise in 2nd place and rounding out our top 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Zavgo. Hold on a second. Who was in 1st place then? Was that?
Yeah, that was Jackie Juarez.
That was Jackie Juarez. Okay.
That was Jackie Juarez. And honestly, really tough situation for a lot of these competitors going into the last race. We're aiming at top 6 now. That's all that matters. There's no
top
more
6.
Guessing, oh, am I into the next round?
No.
No. You just have to grab top 6 at this point to move forward and get in the money. All 12 of these racers are trying to get a little bit of that do, re, mi, fa, so, la, di,
do.
Oh, there we go. And it's that much more stressful in my opinion. I always felt like semifinals was the most stressful of this tournament because this is the deciding factor on whether or not you're going to double your money or go home with nothing.
All right, we're looking at semis. Number 2 racers on deck. We've got Bobby, Ariel Postal, Mega J, Keezy, Kiro, Vonnie, Ankles, Morzilla, Nameless, Short Human, Sundrop, The Gunk, and Short Brother.
You said one of those names wrong.
Which one?
The Grinch.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I
Sometimes
hope so.
he's smarter than I am.
Sometimes.
It happens.
I hope those glasses work
so
you can see what I did there. I can't mouth read. I don't even know what he's saying. He's saying.
I'm saying my mustache is much superior to yours, sir.
Oh, well, you've been growing out for 40 years. I've been growing mine out for like 2 weeks, man. Come on, give me something here. Throw me a bone. Come on.
It's only been 41 years. All right. And we're checking out 9th place with B Minutes right now, making their way into 8th place with that mushroom, holding on. But they are drifting, and they are hitting those drifts quite well right now.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks, Glenn, is one I hated for a minute, but you know what happens when you time trial? You become a person that loves the tracks you hate because you learn how to race fast on them. You learn how to get around the pack. And once I time trialed this track, guess who ended up winning them? Oh, I learned how to win.
Was it you?
Yeah, surprising. Oh my God. That is so.
Look at what is happening right now.
In between triple green.
Yeah.
I would be so tilted if that was me. Fireflower right behind B Minutes. Emery at first. Got to back the green.
Oh, no.
And grabs an item box. Gets hit by that blue shell and got to work her way back up.
Yeah, Emery was in first place. Now looking at 3rd place. Monster Salad dropping down to 7th. But they've got 3 mushrooms. Don't burn them all. No, slow down. They burned 2 right off the bat. They burned that 3rd one. You can hold that bullet bull for a hot second, but they are not going to. Let's see how many places they gain off of this bullet bill.
We'll see. Got to be able to work their way up to 5th. Got the crazy 8, doing some crazy moves. Grabs that item box and is able to roll it into something special. Fireflower. With this item, though, you don't really want to just spam it out, right?
No.
You can spam a few out in front of you if there is someone in front of you. Hold it for defense when there's going to be an item coming your way, and then spam it out for another one, because defense wins games. We know that in professional sports, and we know that in Mario Kart. More times than not, see if Jackie Ward spammed out those reds, he wouldn't have been able to defend himself. But he throws that next red forward, which I don't know if that will bite him in the butt. No, it won't, and they'll be able to confirm a 2nd place finish, and I do believe that's going to be Zol in 1st.
Yeah, making it look easy there towards the end. Zol was indeed in 1st, and rounding out our top 3. Emery still in the mix, and you know what? She's exactly where she needs to be able to make her presence felt in the grand finals.
Yeah, you're seeing in the top 6 right now, and that is going to be a actually huge separential from whoever made it and who didn't. We see that 48 to 38 difference, so there's no ties here today. We're going to be seeing a demanding top 6 finalists going forward.
All right, who's going to win? Yeah, I know. Tough decision right now.
I really got to make my choice after the next one, you know? You got to feel out the competition. Like I said, semifinals, a lot more difficult. So this is where you really get to say...
No, I'm still listening. Go ahead.
Scared? Who do you think's winning then, buddy?
Really?
Yeah.
Right now, Emery.
Oh, man.
Come on. She's got the momentum.
I mean, a momentum of stopping in 3rd place. I'm just saying, what we do have the scores, we'll see what's popping, how much of a lead she actually did have. 9 points, all right? That's a little bit less than 34 than last week, all right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Emery there in 1st with 72 points. Jackie Wars in 10th with, Jackie Wars in 2nd with 63 points.
Do you see the drop-off there, by the way?
9 points,
9 points.
9. She didn't dominate Bailey Park that time. You know that's the most skill-based track in the game.
It's just
That's actually the whole thing. Why I say, you know,
I
she's
will
not gonna
stab
win.
you in the heart with a pen and not feel bad about it. Right.
Yezi there in 3rd with 56 points. Zol in 4th with 55. Zopko in 5th with 49. And Sloppy Gunner finishes us out in our top 6 run in 48 points in 6th place. B Minutes, though, the other ranked competitor, misses it by 10 points. And then we go down, Monster Salad in 8th with 32, Paradise in 9th with 31, Merlezi in 10th with 20, Ace Von Duder and McDuder tying it up with 14 points apiece.
I want to talk about Paradise real quick because Paradise was on their way to get into those finals.
They were.
They were.
They were playing really well, especially after not being here for so long.
Right?
They did work.
Yo, and you got to be willing to do the work. You got to put the time in. There's been so many of my friends who consider themselves pro gamers, and they are. And if you're watching right now, no, you are a pro gamer. It's okay. It's okay. But you can't come down here and dominate. You can't. It's just not possible.
No.
These performers are the top in the world, top in the States, and top in Las Vegas each and every single Saturday night. And if you think you can beat them, if you're at home right now, you're in chat right now, I can see you. If you're in chat right now and you're going, nah, man, I could do better than this, prove it.
Come on down, travel. We've had so many competitors that have come across the world to compete with us at this tournament. Like literally across the country, across the world, to just be here and compete against these competitors that they see every single week. They think that they can do it. Most times, they don't realize how much different it is.
No one actually understands how difficult it is to be here under the lights.
This giant stage, the crowd, the audience,
the whole deal.
Being heckled by Bobby. That's a difficulty meter within itself.
I don't even like being heckled by Bobby. I don't even like being heckled by Bobby, but each and every single week he manages to do it.
I love you, Bobby.
I love you too, Bobby.
He's a goat. He's actually one of the goatest here tonight. But I am just saying, it is not an easy competition to win. And like I said, I've been here for years. I've won my fair share of these tournaments. Not one. It was like 3. Yeah, there was 3.
Took him 88
chances
to get.
Well, it shouldn't have been 88. That number should have been lower.
It should have been.
But blame Bobby over here, man. It would have been done already. We wouldn't have had a whole spiel there if Bobby let me win that one week. That's all I'm saying.
Or you could have been better.
Blame Bobby.
You could have been better.
I was better.
Could have been better.
I was better.
Could have been better.
I lost on Baby Park. You can't be better. You can't. It's just not possible.
All right, we've got our semifinalists queued up for numero dos. We've got Marzilla out there, by the way, who I really want to see do their best this week. We've got some new fresh faces on the stage as well.
I just love how everyone's really like took our advice, did the roller tires, did their own thing with it, got like some Mr. Scooties in there, got some Biddy Buddies, Biddy Buggies. They have a lot of different kart combinations.
Biddy Buggies,
Biddy Buggies.
Biggie Buggy? You try to say that 5 times fast. Have fun.
I'll try.
Biggie Buddy.
But we do have a lot of Mr. Scooties, Teddy Buddies. There's a lot in the game that people are resorting to, but thankfully we're seeing those roller tires. Trust me when I say it, big tires does not mean big speed. That just means harder to control. You're thinking the Tesla Cybertruck is easy to control? No, they look that way for a reason.
No one's thinking that.
Yes, they are. But they pick those giant monster truck tires. You're not doing yourself any favors. Roller tires help you out a lot. They give you the best mini turbos, best drifts that you can get in the game. Blame Nintendo, at them on Twitter, tell them to remove them in the next game, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, and just make sure they put the kitchen sink in as the next item.
There you
go. That's what I want to see. That's what excites me. I want to be able to say, oh, and they threw the kitchen sink at them.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, I'm easy.
Yeah, let that sink in. Come on, it's a good idea.
Ask my ex-girlfriends, they'll tell you the same thing.
Don't ask him. Logan's full of bad ideas tonight. I don't know what Grinch has possessed his soul. Is that what happened on stage? Has the Grinch shrunk your heart 3 sizes tonight with bad ideas?
You're assuming I had a heart to begin with, so that's very nice of you.
Everyone does. Even the Grinch had one.
But mine was shrunk 3 times. It's a little black heart. Anyways, I did bring you a present, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, it's just a lump of coal.
You didn't bring me a present. It was my birthday even.
It's a lump of coal.
You didn't even remember to wish me a happy birthday yet either. So, you know what? Who's the real villain here now?
I swear I did. I didn't text you?
No.
Oh.
See? Who's on the naughty list now? Buddy. That's who I'm thinking, right over there.
I swear I texted you. I swear I texted you. I didn't.
No. We got the phone right here.
I guess I didn't.
Oh, no.
Did you text him a happy birthday? Everybody right now, I'll give you his numbers, 976.
Don't full of bad ideas once again, all right? We cannot.
Text him and wish him a happy birthday. 976 Pidgey.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Would that be cool?
That would be kind of cool. I can never get it right because I don't remember like the numbers and the letters at the same time. Remember you used to have to like
that
tap
used to
them?
be a thing.
Yeah, that's
not
the
even
letter
a thing
thing.
on the phones now, right?
No, that's where I'm
You
like.
can you? Does it even equate that anymore? Are there numbers under the letters anymore?
I actually don't even remember.
Hold on.
I couldn't even tell.
Oh, there are.
Oh, there are still? I haven't even looked.
976 Pidgey.
Oh no.
Let me call you right now.
I feel bad for whoever that's gonna be. All right, what's up? Yeah, is this Pidgey? Who? We're going to Wildwoods for our first race of semifinals number 2. Oh no.
Oh my God, it worked.
Oh no.
No, it worked. It worked. It worked.
Oh, we just flashed your number. That is terrible.
No, that's okay.
That's terrible.
I don't care.
That's terrible.
976 Pidgey. Everybody call right now.
Do not do that.
And wish them a Merry Christmas.
Do not do that.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't
God.
do that. I'm just joking.
Oh, well, no, you're not. You're not joking at all. There's no jokes to be had here at Mario Kart. It's all serious, Logan.
So serious. Why so serious? It hurts right now as we check in on Morzilla, who is currently in 9th place, breaking it down to 8th. Gonna fight for that 7th place. It's got that all the way into 6th. They've got 2 green shells. Let's see how they use them. They're gonna throw one, and it hits, baby.
And backs another. Don't know if it landed, but we're going over to the other competitor. We'll get those names updated momentarily. Pops the triple shrooms, but misses the item box, which is going to be brutal as they're going to get backed by a green shell.
Yeah, brutal. Not so bad, though.
A 12th is not so bad?
I'm just saying it's brutal, but they'll make their way in the world today. It's going to take everything they got as they cash in on a star.
Yeah, they're going to need more than a star. They got to go do some coin running and use that star to get them back in this race. We currently now have this orange Yoshi on the screen in 7th place. Got the rotating triple shroom, and you can't get better than that. And like you said,
no. Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom it goes, and shock it happens. We're currently seeing Dooter McDooter. Got to be able to grab that single item box, but get shocked themselves, which is just so brutal right after that item box.
Yeah, it kind of makes you cry a little bit if you're them. We're checking in on Zool with 9 coins. Just needs 1 more to be able to be going
Bonnie
full
on
speed.
The screen.
Oh, that is Bonnie. Sorry, my bad, my bad.
We zone in on the name sometimes.
Yeah.
That's our bad. As we got Bonnie, I almost said Zool. Oh my God.
See?
Bonnie on the screen in 3rd place. Got to be able to hold that item for defense. We talked about it so important, but the boost says no. You got to be more aggressive than that. As we got Ankles in 1st place, got the red shell. Got to get inked, but that's not going to affect their racing line. They've already played this track 2003 times. Bomb bounces right around his head and is still able to grab 1st and Bonnie in 2nd.
Bonnie making 2nd place, and rounding out our top 3 will be Bobby Digital in 3rd place right there.
Bobby Digital gonna be able to calculate those digital points, put them in that leaderboard spot, top 3 in that first race.
Well, you know, I was asking for where's Bobby last round, is because I really do believe it's up to Bobby right now to show Emery a little bit of that competition.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, Zabgo's there. We've got a lot of players on the board that are there to make it happen. But really, man, Emery, she's hot to trot right now.
I like what like.
Who's finished 1st place more than her this whole match? No one. No one.
No one yet. No one yet. No one yet. That's still 7 first places. We'll see.
7. Count them.
We did.
See, I can count.
I was hoping you were gonna go to 8. But we all miss opportunities like she did, getting a perfect semifinals. And you know what? That'll cause me to judge, and judge even the people who pick DK snoozing. Yeah.
But we're not there. We're at the airport.
What?
Didn't we hit the airport?
No, we're going to DK snoozing.
I'm getting old.
He's seeing things. I don't know what he took before the
happens.
show, but Oh, we are going
we
to
are.
the snowland of...
You love this map.
Oh, I love it so
This
much.
is your favorite.
Yippee! Cannon section! And then we got a red shell. OMG. And now
Come on, tell everybody why you don't like this map. Don't just hate on it.
It's so boring. It's the same route, same gameplay.
So do you not ski or snowboard? What's your deal?
I like Mount Wario. That's a fun track.
That is a fun track.
It is not. What can I say?
All right, we're not taking the shortcuts right there.
No, we are not. And you didn't know that double cut will actually determine your placement on this track. If you're not going for that double cut, you are dropping in spots.
Yeah, that is going to hurt you in the long run. You have to be willing to make that leap of faith right there. As we check on Sundraft, currently in 7th place. Morzilla in 9th, but hold on to that star for dear life. They're going to pop it, drop it, and lock it in just a bit. Boom. They're in the air, flying like they just don't care. They're going to, yeah. Watch that bullet bill go right by him, and when this star is over, they're going to have a bullet bill to boot.
There you go. You know what? Being able to just say, hey, I see your bullet bill, I raise you
I
a
raise your
bullet
bullet bill, right.
And that's just going to make it work out. But like I said before, you want to hit these double cuts. Is Bonnie going to be able to hit these double cuts is the question of the day. Serving up Gary's way, he does. The way you want to land that is onto that boost panel, though, as close as you can, so you don't lose that much time. But he's going to go off the side of the track and struggling on the half pipe. That's where really you want to show that you practice this track as well. Those two sections matter a lot. As Mega JKZ pops the star immediately as someone spamming out that red shell. Will they be able to dodge shock is the question. We're going to be seeing that bullet go right beside him. He misses the half pipe as well. What are these lines? What are we seeing? Going to be able to see them go through that double item box.
Just a bit outside as we check in on Bobby, currently in 1st place, holding on to that coin for dear life.
Bobby gonna lose that coin, but still has a pretty huge lead, which allows him to grab that 1st place finish.
And there you go, Bobby in 1st place currently on race number 2 of 6 in our semifinal number dose. We've got Ankles in 2nd place, and in 3rd place we had...
I can't even see.
And I'm the one who's blind?
I am the one who's blind. Kiro is in 3rd place, waiting for the rest of the Bears cross that finish line, and we're going to be seeing them. There we go. Kiro on the screen, going to be able to put 10 in the bank. Like we said, nothing really matters more than grabbing top 6 right now and right here, because you're just trying to get top 6 overall.
Yeah, just get to the finals.
Just get to the finals.
Just
then go fast.
Because if you get to the finals, you get
cash money.
I mean, come on. How hard is it to understand? Get to the finals, earn money.
It's as simple as that.
Pay for your Christmas gifts.
Easy as ABC. 1, 2, 3. Don't re me. Give me money. As we see in the chat.
Oh, we got some happy B-days going out.
Hey, I appreciate you. Neon 2 Nature. I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying your time in the stream. And now, Sarkozy also said, shame on you, Logan. Shame on you for not wishing me a happy birthday. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Sarkozy. Always great to see you back.
Bad, Logan.
Bad.
I'm not a good friend, but if you ask anybody, well, no one will admit to being my friend down there, so we're good.
And we're going to Singapore Speedway, which I can only assume and guess correctly is Vonnie's track. This is his favorite track in the game.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. I think it's a gorgeous track.
It is.
It's a little bit difficult because of the straightaways towards the end of the track where you're going to either get redded out, get passed by a mushroom, or anything else can go wrong. But between like the 1st and 2nd laps, it's really a back and forth battle throughout most of this race. Is right now, Short Brother on the screen here in 7th. Force that back, grabs that double line box, and boom, there you go. And grabs a few shrooms to help themselves through. Yeah, you got to go through those circles because they give you a little bit of a speed boost.
They do, and also you can choose to pick that top track if you make it through those.
There you go. Bobby in 12th, going to opt to bag this track, which it also is a bagging track if you want it to be.
Yes,
so there's a lot of off-road.
It works out well if you bag it.
Yeah, because a lot of these tour tracks as well does not have a lot of coins. So being able to just go back, coin run, get up to 10, and then work your way up is actually a lot easier than just trying to front run on this track, because there's a lot that can go wrong. It's a lot of chaos, a lot of item boxes like you're already seeing already. Every time we cut to someone else, there is already an item box in front of them.
Yeah, I'm actually hearing a little bit of anxiousness from the the stage right now. Some of these players are not making their way in the world today right now on this track, as Ariel Postal throws out that boomerang like he was in Australia, but using that banana as a defensive mechanism. We'll find out how that works out as Ankles gets into 8th place right now, holding on to that one last shroom. We've got a bullet bill coming up from the backside.
Let's see if Ankles will be able to catch up. They're in 9th place. It's currently just turning into a derby battle of going back and forth. Make it easy. Beautiful dodge there, throwing down the banana, and is able to dodge that blue shell, giving them that forward momentum to not make that blue shell hurt as much. Aeropostale avoiding those bananas and grabs that double item box as well. Those double item box are just keeps on giving. I've never seen as many defenses as I do right now. It's crazy, actually, as they're trying to not get outlined. Has the red shell track. Gonna be able to hold on to it and not get past. Grabs first place on the 3rd race.
And you know what? Not the Grinch right now. They are the ghosts of Christmas future, because their future is looking bright. They might actually have to wear shades.
Or that's the Grinch's skin getting peeled, and you're seeing the layers under the onion, and it's Ariel Apostle.
We're just peeling back layers right now?
Yeah. And you're seeing who the Grinch truly is.
I prefer shallots, but that's just me. Happy holidays, everybody. Yeah, honestly, from us to you, happy holidays.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. And if you want to continue to enjoy all the awesomeness that is the HyperX Arena, we've got it kicking off this Friday with the Winter Series. We kick it off with Warzone on the 27th, and it just keeps rolling.
Counter-Strike 2 Wingman, which is a 2v2 Counter-Strike event. Black Ops 6 Gunfight, Knockdown Warm-Ups, Frags Reload Duos, Speedway Duos. So if you want to come out here...
by the way, Speedway Duos.
You're able to play Mario Kart and compete with a friend to work your way through the event. It's a very fun time. It's one of my favorite game modes.
I want to know who these players are going to pick to be their counterpart
for
that Duos tournament. This is one of our favorite maps, by the way.
Ribbon Road! High risk, high reward shortcuts. Give me more of them, Nintendo.
Yes, please.
That second shortcut is just so much fun to watch. Everyone either fly off, miss, or get bumped off.
Yeah.
It's never an unentertaining time to see all of these competitors trying to battle for that second shortcut. Not the first one, but the second one.
The first one, some people are going to make. That second one, it's a lot harder to make. But if you miss that first one, that second one's going to be a lot easier. We are not seeing that currently, though. We're seeing a lot of trials and tribulations.
Yeah, Bonnie slowing down, which actually worked out for him. You saw that green shell getting back. And if they kept on going on the line that they were going to go, they would have most definitely gotten back by that green shell. Daveless, though, gets caught in the off-road, and Short Human is about to make a big play.
Yeah, that was almost a huge play for Short Human, but they got caught in the same off-track incident as their counterpart right now, and they're currently in 7th place.
Grabs that single item box, though. Gonna be actually taking a few spots, throws that Fireflower forward. Short Brother gonna be able to use that mushroom, but gets caught on the side of the wall. They have a lot of distance to make back up. Pops the bullet bill, but will it be enough to bring him back into this final lap? Ariel Postal in 4th place, trying to space themselves out so they don't get trailed by that banana in front of them. Currently, really spacing themselves out nicely.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see how that's gonna play, because at some point you got to make a run, and if they just keep hanging out in the back of the pack, it is going to be the Brat Pack, and they're going to be unhappy.
Yeah, unfortunately enough, they were not hit by that blue shell. Shot comes down, Kiro is able to dodge.
Here we go.
Takes that turn and takes the shortcut, but is going to get first place item boxes. But that is a really great pick, but backs the bomb, it doesn't land, they get passed into the shortcut, and Kiro shaking their head in frustration. Bobby grabs first.
Bobby Digital in first, Kiro in 2nd place, and Mega J Keezy rounding out our top 3.
Nice podium finishes for these racers. They have done work, but there's still 2 more to go.
Well, we didn't see a lot of those shortcuts being taken, by the way.
No, not a lot of them. They were playing it safe.
not.
They were going wide and just saying, I will grab the double over here and not fall off over there.
I think a lot of people were waiting for that last shortcut towards the end because, as we saw, you can make up at least one place, sometimes two, and we've even seen 3 places with that little quick shortcut off there. If you're holding on to a mushroom, you can do it quicker than everybody else.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's going to give you a few spots if you're stuck in the middle of the pack. If you hold on to a mushroom for that ending shortcut, you're going to find yourself even in a better spot because you just have no time to react. You're not going to hit them. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you're going to be able to at least outline them a little bit, get in front of it, and then throw a boomerang red shell otherwise. But most times you're going to be seeing them just blasting through with mushrooms and doing work there. But Mushroom Gorge will be able to dodge TN into the 5th race of semifinals number 2.
And this map is so important to make sure that you trick off of each and every single mushroom hit that you get. It will make you go faster. Please do it. It doesn't just look cool. It's not that you're getting points at the X Games. It's that you will be going faster when you land.
It's also a track you need the time trial. This is one of the, I wouldn't say it's per se difficult, right? But if you learn how to race it correctly, you'll find yourself in a good spot every single time.
All right, so give me one tip that somebody watching at home can take from this one map to make them do better at this map.
So at the very end, there's a huge gap cut, and you're able to hit a mini turbo and hop right before it, and right there, Ankle being able to drift off the boost panel and then angle themselves for that second mushroom in front of them. That's the way to do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the time trial line that you have to do for that section. Because if you don't, you're gonna find yourself just bouncing. Even if you trick, you're gonna find yourself having some awkward lines. But if you're able to drift off that first boost panel, and we're probably going to be seeing it from some of these other competitors, you're gonna find yourself just being lined up perfectly, especially for that gap cut at the end of the track.
There is a timing part of this track that I don't think a lot of people take into consideration, especially over this part right here that we're watching.
So you could have used that golden mushroom for that gap cut as well.
Could have, but didn't.
Yeah, but got an awkward bounce there, couldn't line themselves up, opted to take the safer route, but now we got Aeropostale on the...
Whoa, was that a glitch? What just happened?
That's the beauty of Land, was able to squeeze right by the triples and is able to pop. That goes for two. That's going to actually impact this race. Bobby gonna get hit off the bounce and is gonna get shocked, which is gonna allow Aeropostale in that ghost to potentially take over first place, but no, I don't think they actually lasted. Throws the red a little bit too late, and that's gonna be Bobby grabbing first place, Aeropostale in second, and Kiro in third.
Yeah, there was not enough time for Bed Bath & Beyond right there, but Bobby was trying to make it happen. Way to get it done. Kiro looking third place, looking so fresh and so clean. We love to see it. Aeropostale, by the way, doing their job right now, and currently Bobby looking good.
44, 41, 36 is what we're seeing in this top 6 run right now. A lot of racers still on the line to get in the money.
We only have one more semifinal race.
One more.
So this is down to the line. This is where you win.
This is where the bubble pops.
Yes. This is where either the Grinch, wins with the little black heart, or you end up giving Christmas presents to each and every single one of yours. This is the last race. It's time to do your due diligence and get in the money and be able to pay for those Christmas presents that you're like, why did I put that on my credit card? I am not sure I can do that.
And we're going to be able to clean up your act if you're on the naughty list, and squeaky clean sprint for the final race of semifinals number 2. This is a fun track.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, as long as it's not Baby Park, we're good.
Yeah, you're not.
Let's just be honest.
If anyone puts Baby Park in above F tier, you should go consult a brain surgeon. From the bottom of my list.
And this is a very sports-oriented track because it looks like your pool, but it's actually your bathtub.
Yeah, I think it's just a really neat concept of a track, being able to go through the tunnels of the, see the wedding ring of the unfortunate war of this household. The marriage didn't work out. I mean, a lot to unpack on this track. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's where the wedding ring that I get. Anyways, yo, that is not where you want to get hit all the way back to start.
Oh!
That is gonna hurt Bonnie in the worst way possible.
Yeah, that was just, hey, whoever's in front of me is going to feel the pain, and you're going to feel it tomorrow morning as well. The gunk is trying to clean up their act in this second lap because they're all the way down in 10th place. Bobby's here in second. Blue Shell on the way. That's going to hit ankles. Not even opting to do it after you. You're just going to tank the full thing, which more times than not, that's just something you're going to have to do, especially with how different Blue Shells are these days, with how fast they lock onto you on the race.
Yeah, and Nameless right now with that banana in defensive position right now. That's going to work out well for them as they try to make their way, but they fall back into 5th place. Let's see if they can use this banana to help them get into 1st place. They've already thrown it away. They've got a red shell. Hold on to it until you come around this corner. You might be able to see somebody in the air right here. And they're going to choose to back it, by the way.
And they're going to be able to float their way into 4th place. Triple Bananas got the Beyblade ready. If they're going to let it rip, they better decide so in a good spot. Bobby in first, going to be able, not going to be able to grab a dodge for that blue, but 2nd place still a substantial distance away, but they are catching back up with those double reds. Those are going to land, and that's going to allow Ankles to take over first in these final few turns. Triple reds across the stage.
Oh my gosh, rub-a-dub-dub, it all happens in the
Morzilla.
top. Morzilla.
No, he didn't back it at the right
Gets knocked
time.
out of the air. Bobby is now in 1st place. What's going to happen? Only time will tell. Bobby with a 1st place finish. Bobby Digital with a 1st place finish. Kiro in 2nd. Who's coming in 3rd? Ankles. Morzilla not even making it into the top 3. That is heartbreaking on a bunch of levels.
8th place for Morzilla. Did that cause them the race? It does. Morzilla losing it. All because of a bad-backed red shell that would have given them enough points if they grabbed first on that race. They had triple reds in first, and they threw it all away.
Threw it all away.
In the restroom. Tossed it right in the trash can.
Sad face.
Morzilla, you gotta use the back camera, man, to know when that red shell's about to hit. Backed it too early. And that's important. What is this picture?
I don't know, but
he's transcending speed and time. Is that actually Sonic?
Well, it could be in the past. We're just not quite sure. I am sad about all of that, by the way, but I did use Star Cozy's line rub-a-dub-dub right there, or scrub-a-dub-dub.
Scrub-a-lub-a-dub-dub.
Just saying, we're trying to, and I want more questions for Pidgey.
I'm here to answer them. Ask me anything.
Uncomfortable questions for Pidgey.
Oh, no. But birthday questions, you know?
Yeah, birthday
why
questions.
not? Ask me anything. I'm here to answer the hard-hitting questions. Or Logan is too, if you want to. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't want to ask me anything.
Yes,
trust
you
me.
do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't have any good stories.
Yes, you do.
Nothing.
Not at all.
I got no good stories, just a beautiful mustache and, you know, a good personality. Well,
that is true. You said the most honest thing you've said all night.
yeah, it's probably a good personality would have been better.
No. Oh, man. We're getting those scores tallied, though, so you can actually see who's going to grab those top 6 spots to go into grand finals. And we will also let you know who gets those track bans in the next grand finals. So Emery's going to grab that first track ban, and then we're going to momentarily see who grabbed the second track ban for the semifinals. So now there's only going to be 94 tracks to pick from.
Only 94.
Only 94. There's just not enough, in my opinion. But we do have the scores ready for you guys. Let's see what's popping. Bobby grabbing that track ban in first place with 76 points, 14-point lead. I'm just saying, my money might be on Bobby. I'm just saying, Kiro in second with 62, Ankles in third with 59, Ariel Paso in fourth with 54, Mega Jakeezy in fifth with 52, and Bonnie really making their name known here today in sixth place with 50 points. Morzilla losing it in seventh with 41, Nameless in eighth with 29, Short Human in ninth with 25, Sundrop in 10th with 19, the Gunk in 11 with 16, and Short Brother in 12th with 9 points. But if you still made it to semifinals, you got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Yes,
it
agreed.
gets so much more difficult. Semifinals is a different beast.
It is.
And it's something you got to learn, especially coming back every week, learning how these competitors play, what you have to do to get around their item usage and get the spots you need to progress into grand finals and double your money just right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, we see so many competitors that are here each and every single week not be able to make it to the grand finals, and that's because it's not easy.
It's not, man. We told you at the beginning of the show, it's the best of 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 the best. We got a ranking system for a reason because they put in the time, effort, and energy, and we want to shout them out for that. So if you're coming down here, you got to know the shortcuts. That's the bare minimum, as well as just learning how to utilize your items in the best spots possible, because that comes down to hitting those shortcuts and using items. I live and die by that.
I just wonder if everybody that wants to come here unranked should have to play me a 1v1 just to get into the rankings. What do you think? Is that a good... You know what? While you tell us in chat who's going to win this grand finals, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Here we are, the moment you've all been waiting for, the grand finals of Speedway. We are getting ready with some of the best competitors in the house. They have been here, they've competed, and they are getting their hands ready and wet to grab some cash money and put it in the bank so that they can go home and buy some gifts for their family members for this holiday season.
Well, Bobby told me while he was waiting in the wings to come down and be part of this grand finale, he said, "Hey, Logan, you told me I could use your hat if I made it to the finals. Well, guess what? I don't have the Santa cap on right now because I'm giving a present to Bobby Digital. And my good luck is going to be worn on their head for this finals. Does it give them a little bit of an advantage? I think so.
I would think so. Being in the Holly Jolly spirit, having
Holly
Nick
Jolly
on your
Christmas.
side, I think that's already an unfair advantage in my eyes.
I'm just saying I'm beautiful. But who do we have these beautiful people
The
walking down?
grand finalists, Emery, Bobby, Jaguars, Kiro, Yezi, Ankles, Zol, Ariel Postel, Zavgo, Mega J Keezy, Sloppy Gunna on the laptop, and
Vonnie
with his head down, and Oliver
Over
doing
in
the
the
one
background.
two-step arena. So we got them all getting lined up at the beautiful HyperX arena, trying to get their mental straight. They've been competing for a lot of races. It's 10 races.
10 races.
About to be a lot more, and we'll get those track bands to you momentarily as well. I don't know what Sloppy Gunner is gaming for walking on stage with the laptop, but we'll figure it out.
Well, the question is, will Bobby Digital be able to pull it out over Emery with my Santa hat on? Is it going to be the gift that keeps on giving? Or will it be the catalyst that is not a catalyst at all and just stops them in their tracks?
Quite literally in
their tracks.
Yeah, you know, really, at the end of the day,
See, Emery wants to wear the Santa hat. She's like, why did you get the Santa hat? I want a Santa hat. And Bobby's trying to explain right now, I got the Santa hat. You do not.
at the end of the day, aren't we all winners, though? Everyone on the stage right now is going home with some money, so they
Yeah, it's
technically
true.
are all winners.
Everybody's getting something out of Santa's sack. I didn't say. Anyways.
Now it matters the most. If you're not first,
You're last.
that is the truth. And the last person to get something out of Santa's sack is not going to be very happy.
No.
Yeah, you've seen the Polar Express.
I have.
Yeah, it's not a good time. Kiro is going to be on the screen right now. Always looking fresh, always looking amazing. I mean, truly an absolute sweetheart as well.
Yeah,
Gotta
we
be a little
love-
biased here.
Yeah.
Hero always keeping me up to date with the best information, and he's always been a supporter, and honestly, I can only support them back. They're truly a wonderful human being. Going down the line, Yezi, a fantastic competitor.
Look at that NFL jacket they're wearing.
Fire.
Is that an NFL jacket?
Yeah.
Well, and Chicago Bears, hey, I've made a joke about your coach, but that's okay. You're going to do better next year. It's okay.
Yeah, I can barely
got it.
handle it.
The
Nor can
Bears.
Ankles. He can
Hey,
barely handle it.
1985, bro. And we've got Papa in the house.
Papa Bear, Chicago Bears.
Look at those
NFL.
pants. Look at those pants. Those pants are on fire. And Fuego.
I mean, I think we've gone beat on who is in the most holiday spirit. I mean, the Grinch was in the holiday spirit, but unfortunately, you got to put the Grinch on for the grand finals, Ariel. I
Yeah.
don't make the rules.
Look,
yes,
they
yes.
got here already. Dr. Pepper in the house. Still the #1 beverage in the country.
Two.
No, #1.
Two.
No, #1.
In our
Nope.
hearts, maybe.
Number
But
one.
In the statistics, it's number 2. Mega J Keezy, and also wonderful human being out here looking fresh, looking amazing, and truly great to see them back competing with us again.
He doesn't believe you. All right,
I
what's
wouldn't
going
lie.
on over here? I don't trust that grin on his face.
This is
I
kind
don't
of
trust
spooky.
this. Yeah, I don't trust this.
He's already punched a hole in his laptop. You can see it.
We're only playing Mario Kart here. Stop playing Minecraft, bro. All right, what's going on?
What is he playing?
I don't even
What
know.
card game is that? What?
It's
It's
new.
a new card game.
Ooh, it's a new card game. So it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but like Pokemon. Vani, in a dark place right now. He's getting ready. I feel like he's getting locked in. I think this is Vani
Or he's getting possessed
in.
by the Grinch, like what happened to you recently.
Yeah,
or
well,
I couldn't even tell you what I'm observing on the stage right now
I'm
with
scared.
Vani.
I'm scared.
Both Sloppy Gunner and Vani both having the most evil looks on their eyes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, Vani scared me right there.
That stage is somewhere I don't want to be.
Well, that's because it took you 88 different times to get to that stage.
It did. I mean, getting first place is not an easy feat.
88 times.
88 times, buddy. And you know what? It would take you 166 times. That's all I'm saying. Logan, if you want to put a bet.
Is that a bet?
Absolutely.
Hey, we are in Viva Las Vegas,
That's
and I will
bet.
take a bet.
166 SNSs later, Logan is still trying to find where to go on the stage.
I get you. I bet. Ooh, let's find out. Emery currently in first place overall in the HyperX Arena and first place in the race number 1 of 8 in the grand finals. And she just got overtaken.
Yeah, Micro Stadium. Guess whose favorite track this is?
Not yours.
I actually enjoy it. I like the grandiose of it all. You got the crowd. You got the sideways track. You feel like you're actually using the anti-grav in a sense.
Well, it does happen.
It is Bobby's favorite track, so let's see if it's going to pay off for them. With the Santa hat on, they're already flying in the air and stealing all the Christmas gifts.
And we just saw that Bobby likes to turn on the control on the motion control on the controller towards the end there so that they can do a better job of cutting that corner.
Yeah, it's way faster. It's actually, like you're seeing, landing on the road instead of the off-road and having to hop your way over there just a little bit. It's actually significantly faster if you learn how to use motion glider. It's something that these competitors have the whole competitive scene has brought into fruition recently, and there's a lot of other tracks that also utilize that. But if you're able to learn when to use it and how to use it, I mean, sometimes like you've seen, you can just float, but you're gonna get stuck in that off-road just a little bit. You float your way, you're not gonna get that insanely cool low glider strategy where it's gonna get you on the road and grab you that mini turbo that much faster. As we see Bobby battling out for first, trails out that other competitor, got the coin in hand. Currently, gotta be able to be in a really good spot potentially. Bounce on the side, miss. No good. Is it gonna get passed up by Jaguars? And that's gonna be a second place finish for Bobby. First place for Jaguars. And
in third place, we'll have Yezzy. All right, so we've seen some of the.
Emery in 6th. Zoe in 9th. Vani in 8th. Kiro getting last to Micro Stadium. It's such a classic track, too. I really thought they'd be able to pull out something on that track.
And we want to give a quick shout out to Marzilla's kid.
Yes.
What are we getting? She's got a nickname.
Well, he was the one who told you.
No, I know.
What?
Well, she's got a regular name, but she's also got a nickname, and it just left me.
Oh my God, Logan, you messed it up. But it is Borzilla's kid's birthday tomorrow, and Logan was the one who was told. That's how you tell me the information. You don't. You can't do math. Oh, he's gotta go get him. Borzilla's singing. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
I screwed it up.
You did, Logan. Yeah, that's Borzilla, you got to bring me the information. I'll get you. I'll get you. I got you. I don't math. So
I can't even do math.
Math and numbers, they go together. So
letters don't work for me either.
Math and letters go together. So Mozilla, next time, I got you. But happy birthday to Mozilla's kid. Always great to have him in the house. Sorry we blundered that.
I blundered that. That's my fault. I'm a bad person.
No, you're not. You are a good person, but with a bad memory.
I'm just old.
It happens to all of us. That's the truth of the day. Spend time with your family, kids. It goes too fast. Like we're seeing these racers go fast around Mario Circuit 2082. I don't know how many more Mario Circuits they can add to this game, but Aeropasta gonna get caught on that tree, which slows him down a little bit, but takes that second shortcut a lot better than the first, and has a star in hand. Will they be able to utilize it perfectly? We'll see. This last section is actually really awkward, but if you have a star otherwise, that line becomes a lot easier to take.
Yeah, well, it does. And you know what? This is one of those maps where you do not have to be a king or a queen to have a castle. You just got to be faster than everybody else. As we check in on Kiro, who has crazy eights. Mega J Keezy was in first place. They got shocked into second and now falling all the way back to third. Kiro's still holding on to those crazy eights, using them effectively, throws that red shell and it hits its mark.
Hero has the rotating banana, and that's the only thing they have for defense. Going into this third lap, will it be enough to defend themselves from the rest of the pack? They got last in the previous race.
Yes.
They got to do something here. Zombo opts to not go for the item box instead. Goes into the off-road, takes over 2 spots, avoids the Piranha Plant spit, but they're going to get caught in the off-road. Grabs the double item box. Will that come to bite him? We have Bobby in first. Sees the bullet bill back again, right behind him. Has the triple greens though, so they don't really have much to worry about other than being able to utilize all three of them without even backing. But Yezi's got 4, which will be enough to bring down Bobby. Did he pass the line? That blue hit right at the line. Yezi does grab first.
Yo, Yezi grabbing first. We've got Kiro over there and Bobby in third place. Jackie Wara is coming in second place, by the way.
Wow.
Bobby's getting it done with my hat on.
Kiro got second.
Oh, Kiro got second. All
Kiro
right.
got second.
My bad.
There we go. But
I'm just making mistakes over here all day long.
Kiro, though, grabbed that second place finish. But what matters the most is the fact that having 4 reds is better than having 3 greens.
Yes,
and that
it's true. It's true.
There's not much you can do. Bobby played that beautifully. Didn't even back the greens, just drifted their way around so that it would spin into the red shell hits. And then, unfortunately, just didn't have enough defense to survive till the very end. Oh, it's such a heartbreaking situation.
As they were drifting around, I swear I heard them say, "Family!" as they came around the corner. Anyways.
That was a good one, family. And they, unfortunately, the power of family was just not enough. Vin Diesel was not on his side.
Yeah, but Marzilla was, and I got nothing but love for them and their family, by the way. I'm sorry. I do my best over here. And sometimes my best ain't good enough.
Oh, it's okay. But if your best is not good enough, you're not finding yourself in the money on this one.
No.
Because you're going to be losing money.
This is a good map, by the way.
It is. Daisy Circuit is a classic. I think it's really fun. There's a lot of little strategies you can do to help your speed, help your time, of course. But it's just really fun to watch what these racers kind of opt for and what strategy they go for and what item boxes, because there's a lot to do here. But we're currently seeing some competitors get dragged out there. We got Grincho 8. We can only assume that's Aeropostale 08. Zol here in 4th place. Going to be a little bit vulnerable. No items to be found, but grabs the double item box a little bit too soon, but lands on the boost down to get themselves back up to top speed.
And you know what? It is Marzilla's family is the Cruz family. So what's up to them? I finally figured that out as we check in on Bonnie in 7th place. Holding on to that mushroom for dear life. Pop it, drop it, and lock it when you get into that straightaway coming up around this corner.
There you go. Boom. Into the triple and backs Zol there, which can now bring us over the ankles in 4th place. He's the triple bananas in front of him, so he's got to space himself out. That's Jackie Ward and Ariel Paso currently front running in 3rd and 2nd place. You can only see him all the way in 1st place. We got 6th place here. Yezi gonna have the star in hand, has to pop it. The red shell was on the way. Could have used the banana on the road there to avoid it, but a little bit more technical on that line. Yezi avoiding the fire flower, getting those mini turbos in, and avoids all of the fire flowers under the sun. Blue shell on the way to Bobby in first.
All right, so Bobby gets done up with that blue shell, but still, quite frankly, in 1st place. They're right behind, though. They are on the hair of his chinny chin. He's using that banana as a defensive mechanism. That will play out well for them, but let's see if they can hold off the competition.
I can hear Bobby saying, "They're right behind me, aren't they?"
Right, they're right there.
They're right going to be able to drift their way. They've got a huge lead. Jackie Ward not even close to him as Bobby grabbed a 1st place finish.
And Jackie Wara is coming in 3rd place. And in 2nd place, I do believe it was Yeezy in the house.
In the house.
And Marie coming in 4th place, by the way.
It's hard to see the point total in first, but I can only assume it's 44, I believe I saw in first, for Bobby right now to 37. So slowly but surely creeping up a lead.
Yo, Bobby's making his way in the world today, and it takes every hat that they've got because they're wearing my hat. See what I did there? See what? Do you want more Kevin Hart or less Kevin Hart? Less Kevin Hart. Don't answer that. You do want less Kevin Hart, but more Logan.
More
Logan. Less
more
Kevin
Logan.
Hart. Just saying.
Or Kevin Hart and Logan. Imagine that they want.
It's too many short people in one room.
That's true. We can only have one elf on the shelf. I hate to break it to you.
And I'm the better looking elf on the shelf because I'm so tiny. Whatever.
We could say that, but we could also
It's
say
a lie.
we could also say that all of these racers are going to go home with $200, but they are not.
They're not.
They're
Only
not.
the first place one.
Only the first place one.
$200.
So you're seeing why these competitors play so hectic sometimes. There is a lot of adrenaline, a lot of stress, trying to just scrape any spot they can get, as we are going to a very controversial track and one we don't see often, Tokyo Blur. And it's not very much an eventful track, so
when was
I
the
don't
last
know.
time we saw it? Can you even remember the last time we saw this?
Only when a randomizer picks it, because I couldn't even
picks
imagine many competitors on that stage even.
No.
I really want to know whose track pick that was. I want to turn around and look sometimes.
Oh, look at Kiro grabbing that speed boost off of the rip, but still only landing in 7th place.
Yeah, grabbing that huge boost, that perfect boost at the beginning of the track will actually make or break a lot of people's races, because if you burn out, you're already climbing back up, or if you don't get the perfect boost, you're going to be falling behind people who do. So that's one of the things I feel like we don't talk about a lot, how that very first moment, those very first few seconds will determine a lot of how the rest of the race is going to go. I truly do believe that.
You know, well, especially on this level, if you burn out to start, you're already trying to make up some time and some effort and some ground. It's not good. If you're not planning on backing and you burn out, you might just want to bag anyways. Just
because.
Just why not?
Yeah, truly, if you burn out, grabbing coins, grabbing items is going to be sometimes the more optimal choice, to say the least. As we're seeing Zora, only 4 coins, and Yezi in first with 10 with a lead. So is that scientifically proven yet? I do not know, but I'd like to say yes. As right now, Red Shell on the way.
Nice.
Is able to use that banana for defense, gets around those swamps, but there are a lot of competitors and a lot of stars and a lot of items trying to catch up to first. But when you're on this straightaway, it's just so difficult to hit that first place competitor. Ankles getting hit out, dropping down to third, is able to trail out Soul in fourth, and now point in hand, tries to get away from Sloppy Gunner. Yezi grabs first, but who's in second? That's Zavgo, and is able to grab a very nice spot to work their way up the leaderboard, and that's going to be 52-40, 39-28. 52-40, Bobby still leading the pack.
Yo, Bobby getting it done right now with the hat. It's all about the cat in the hat, and right now, Bobby is the cat.
And he's tipping the fedora because he might put this in the books. Momentarily 12-point lead, which we have seen, though, get demolished in a single race.
We have seen that.
Yeah.
We have.
If Bobby finds a track that he's not doing great on, gets targeted or otherwise, it's not going to be good. It's not going to look good.
I really like where Zavgo is right now. They're coming up from behind, and there are some other players in the mix that could literally stick a fork in the spokes and make your day a little bit worse than it was before.
I mean, if you stick a fork into the spokes in any which way while you're riding a bike,
you go end over end. That was the whole point.
No good time.
Don't do that.
It's not, especially if you're on the Mr. Scooty Mobile. That thing is tiny. You're gonna just go, whoa!
Oh, but you won't make that noise. It'll be more like, ah!
That's just the noise I make every time I wake up.
Yeah, well, that's the noise I make every time I go to bed.
We're currently waiting on some of these competitors to pick their track and get ready to go for the next race. We currently have DK Mountain on the board, Perry Promenade, DP3, and some nice Koopa Cape, Mario Circuit 3, Neo Bowser, Easy Cruiser.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
My money's on Bobby right now. If you're looking at the point total, I'm just saying we haven't seen much of Emery anywhere, anyhow.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta clean my glasses.
No, you're not wrong.
I hope not, because we currently don't know where they're at right now.
Well,
but we're
Bobby is wearing the hat of champions right now. So
you're a champion.
Hey,
at what?
Emery, take that hat from him.
And he'll lose all of his magic
and
powers.
He'll lose all his magic powers, and then we'll be victorious. That's what I'm saying. I see Jack over there. How you doing, buddy?
Jack of all trades.
By the way, he's got the nice scarf on.
He does. We love the scarf. It's very nice, especially with how cold it's been outside. But it's getting heated up as we go to Koopa Tape on this one. And this is a very... I actually do believe this is a tough track. And it's one of those that are... are we saying that this is the person who picked the track? This is a Yezi pick track? That would be kind of cool.
I guess it is, and we're in race number 5 of 8.
Starting it on the first place competitor, Yezi. Let's see what's going to pay off for them, because Koopa Cape, I really do think, is one of the more difficult tracks in the game, especially with like not that many shortcuts.
Oh, I heard some backlash as you said that. By the way,
this man is being
hear that?
controversial.
I heard a what?
I really think people struggle on this track because they don't practice it. The time trial lines are what matters the most, especially when you're dealing with that fight, especially when you're dealing with some of the strategies you got to do. It's very straightforward, don't get me wrong, but when you can't catch back up easily, you are going to have a bad time in grand finals. You get hit back on these front runner tracks, you're battling with other front runners. You are currently now just saying, I have better lines than you, and most times, a lot of these competitors don't have better lines than these top-ranked competitors. That's what makes this so difficult.
You're not wrong. I mean, we've seen it before. This is not the easiest track in the book, but you need to stay forward. You need to keep pressing, and
make sure you don't get hit. Really,
yeah. You need to stay away from those middle of the road. Boom, Yezi. Like
that's a 4 boom, boom, boom kind of situation.
Boom, boom, I came to shake the room, said Will Smith.
Did he?
No, he slapped Chris Rock.
That is true, and right now Emery's slapping around the competition, being able to hold on to first for the time being, but will they be able to do it throughout this third lap? We'll see right now as we get into this next section. Got to get their item goes to the way, but gets around those bananas. Really nice drifts so that they make sure that their run keeps continuing. And for the time being, they do have a little bit of a lead, which is just momentarily gonna grow even larger every single second. Heroes here in second, 7th place. Has some shrooms. You should have gone around that corner right there with those shrooms a little bit faster, but gonna be able to hold on
right
to
here.
Sees the bronze plate right behind him. Yezi in second, gonna be able to grab that item. Jump all the way down. Will they be able to get what they need? Potentially, yes, but we'll see as they throw one red forward. Goes off the side, has another on standby. Oh.
That seems a little willy-nilly if you got to ask me. But they've got more red chips.
Oh my God!
At the
Not
last
able
moment.
to use the reds in time. Yezi holds on to them for too long. Ankles is in 4th. Bonnie in 3rd. Where is the one, the only? Pod number 2. Wait, hold on.
Emery is 1 point behind 3rd place right now. It is 44 to 43 from 3rd place to 4th place right now, and Emery is currently in 4th place. All right, those point totals
looking rough. Yezi leading the pack, actually.
I know, but we've still got some races intact. I love to see everybody, because let's not put Yezi out of it. I'm sure they're
We've seen Yezi go on some runs.
Well,
I talked about it.
They're 4th in the entire arena.
Yeah,
they're 4th overall in the arena.
They deserve it. They go on these runs, but you can see them kind of struggle in these grand finals, right? Once they get hit out, the tilt starts to build, and they try to put the building blocks together to get themselves back in the race, but sometimes the mid-pack is a relentless beast that will not stop mauling you. As we are going to Sky High Sunday, though, we know whose favorite track this is.
It's Emery's favorite track, so feed the beast, because Emery has a chance right now to get back up on top.
Can't dodge TM, can't dodge the Sunday. A sweet time to be had. Will it be a sweet time for Emery? We'll see.
I need a little bit of ice cream right now.
So do I. That sounds pretty good. Look at that. How does that not look good? How do you not enjoy this track? Chat, how do you not enjoy this track?
Also, if you're a skateboarder, all of these all these rails, like, don't you just want to jump up and kickflip on them?
Skateboards for Mario Kart 9?
Yes, skateboards for Mario Kart 9. Let's
I thought
go,
it'd be kind of cool, like the electric skateboard maybe, get that vibe going, being able to trick off those things. I'm just saying.
I want to do a kickflip.
I think that would be kind of fun. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see some of these Mario Karters doing some skateboarding tricks and racing at the same time. I don't think it's a bad idea.
All right, so there is a small shortcut over there.
Yeah, you can jump from ramp to ramp.
It's a leap of faith shortcut.
It is. It's a leap of faith. It saves a little bit of time, but you're seeing a lot of players opting just not to do it because, one, a leap of faith, two,
ankles.
Gets bumped off the side of the track, and now we're going to be seeing him climb up from 11. Bonnie, back of those greens, here in fourth. Got a mushroom in hand. Got to be able to just analyze the situation and probably going to roll into the double item box here. Avoids the bomb, works their way up to third, and now Zavgo does not get defense in time. It drops off. Lackey working overtime. Got to get him their pay and a half as they grab some triple shroom. Down, stuck in 12.
Zavgo has been looking good. Jackie Juarez right now currently in 8th place, trying to make their way in the world today.
Wow.
They've got one more shroom, making it into 7th. Will they pop it right here? Yes, they will.
I think Jackie Juarez was in the star, and the bomb hit them and hit 3 different competitors in 8th, 9th, and 10th place, if I'm correct. And I'm also seeing that Jackie Juarez is able to dodge shock and work their way up to 5th place. Red Shills on the way, though. They pop their defense, defends themselves, but cannot defend from the air horn. Yezi battling it out, gets air horn off the map. That's going to bring them down, especially if they get hit after this. We got Floppy Gunner in first, and that's going to be a huge 15 points for them in the bank, and backs the competition.
Backs that green shell. I'm not sure if it hit anybody, but Emery coming in 3rd place right there. She's still in the mix, but Zavgo and Yezi, I mean, man, they were right up there, and Yezi still is. Yezi is in 1st place currently.
Yeah, 73 to 56, I think that says.
Oh wow, they're really.
I'm trying to
see.
We got some bars on top of the first place, so I'm trying to keep y'all informed. But yeah, it's 73 points, I think, for Yezi. So they're, I think, unless I'm wrong, I need a correction, but I think that's where we're at, because I'm trying to see. I'm trying.
Don't blame us for math, because that's not our forte.
No, it's not. Our 5-tay is by being forgetful.
I've got a 5 head, but that's a different story, and I'm just a little bit old.
5 head, 6 head, 7 head, cannot use enough head to remember names or remember where people are at. That's what we do up here, and we're getting ready for the next race. We got some Donkey Kong Jungle, Donkey Kong Mound, and New York Minute, but I would like to see some Toad Harbor, which I can only assume is Bonnie's track pick as well.
We only got 2 more, man.
Only 2 more to go.
It's time to put up or shut up.
It really is.
This is down to the nitty grit. And
yeah,
all
that's a 73. That's 73. I'm not lying.
Oh my gosh, really? Ooh.
So I think Yezi might have this in the books. I was saying that I wanted to see him win one, and this might be it if I'm not imagining things.
Well, you could be imagining things, but that's got nothing to do with who's going to win. I like this left track right there.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Boom. Boost panel into the item box.
Yes.
But unfortunately, Zol misses the double item box, so they're going to have to just duke it out, grabs a single. Red Shell on the way back to their red, defends themselves from that incoming item, but not taking the faster route will drop them down to 8.
It seemed like everybody decided to take that lower route, and no one's actually benefiting from it, except for Zula as they fall into 4th place, or get into 4th place, as Ankles is picking up 5th, and he's about to make a race for 6th.
Yeah, every single person got stuck on that trolley, and that was just a pile-up in the middle of the track, which is crazy. Ankles throwing the double reds, gonna be able to hit Hero, who drops down to 12th, has the triple green, pops them, doesn't go for the double cut, unfortunately.
Well, all right, that's the second time I've seen a player do that. They've taken that first pop to get that item box, but then they fall off, or really jump off to the right side. But I think that left lane is the better lane.
You want to go for that left lane and then jump into the item once you get 2, and then you go for another right after that, especially it just helps you grab the double item boxes right off the bat, but Angel's going to be able to dodge there and work their way up. Mega JKZ does not slow down for the item box, so they're going to be negative woods for a long time, actually. Zol here in 11, got the star in hand, going to be able to pop it, gets right under the trolley and works their way still here in 11th because everyone else got some Shroom stars and otherwise as well. But pops it, boom, there we go. Double item box Supreme, served up fresh, but not the most ideal loadout as we see Jaguars in first.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There is a trolley, but it might not be the fastest way to get from A to Z. As we check in on Bobby, who's currently in 11th with crazy 8s. Let's see how they use them effectively. 11th place, last go around. They got to make their way right now. They only have a couple seconds to get from 6th to 1st.
Oh, Emery getting fireflowered out though. Blue shell on the way. Going to target first, which is Jaguars. Grabbing that first place finish. Emery in 3rd and
who's in 2nd?
Bonnie in 2nd place. That's going to put him at 48. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be observing. I can't see. I failed. I failed, you guys. I failed. I can't see.
Well, I can tell you this, that there's only 2 points separating 2nd place and 3rd place right now. And the
well, that's not good news.
No, that's not. It's 2 points. So the question is, we haven't been able to see it because there's this like little block at the top of our screen that doesn't allow us to see us, or it doesn't allow us to see that. We're not exactly sure who or how many points numero 1 has. The question is it so many points that no one will be able to come back and take that first from them? That's the question. And we won't find that out because I ruined it last week. So let's not do that again this week.
Yeah, we'll see on this final race.
Final race right here.
Of the Holiday Speedway. But it doesn't end here. Remember the Winter Series. What's coming up next is Speedway Duos on the 4th. So if you want to be here in the chat or in the arena, January 4th, you're going to be able to compete in some Mario Kart with a friend. It's a lot of fun. 2v2 is one of my favorite game modes in this whole entire game, and it's a lot of fun to be able to communicate with your friend, tell them where your spot is, and work with them to get more points on the board. But we're ending it all on Neo Bowser Zinc.
One of my favorite maps of all time right here. I love this map very much so. I don't know how much the competitors like this map, but I do indeed. It's got a little bit of rain and a lot of turns.
It does have a lot of turns, and these competitors have competed on this track probably over, I would say, like it's got to be over like 200 times.
Well, we played it at least 3 times last week. So.
That's what I'm saying, and the reality of like the DLC not being out for so long, and this was a very popular front-running track pick in this tournament for a while, and Zol just going to get smart bounced by their own green, I do believe, but they're going to be able to have a mushroom in his hand and try and get around the pack as we got Sloppy Gunner here, popping double mushrooms for that item.
Yeah, and you know what? We never see anybody take that left-hand lane there where you can get a little pop of air. But that's because you're going slower when you are in the air with your glider out.
Yes, you are. So you want to do some of these little strategies that we said here and there. Mega JKZ going to now be in first place by a sizable margin with that bomb back.
Oh,
Bonnie getting bumped all the way off the track. That is just really unfortunate to be at 0 coins going into this last lap, but you know who isn't? Yezi. 10 coins in the bank with a mushroom in hand. They're going to be able to cash that in for some nice lines and some turbos as they're currently going to be able to pop that one. See the triple greens in front of them. That's the Grinch, and you don't want to be put on his naughty list.
Do not get on the naughty list. Jaguars coming into 7th place with those triple greens. Not gonna do it though. Wait, got hammered with those triple greens. Mega JKZ in first place right now. Got a red shell up from behind. Able to use the banana as a defensive posture. Looking good in the hood. Gonna be able to finish it out in first place. Mega JKZ. First place, 2nd place, Bobby. And rounding it out in a 3rd place finish,
Savgo. And Yezi grabbing last. Is that? No, it's not going to be enough. And you have it here first. Yezi gonna be your winner for Speedway. I talked about it when we started, that Yezi has played so well, competed so much recently, and I wanted to see him go home with another first place. We got the scores, we got the screens as they fade away into holiday spirit love. As Yezi is going to be able to go home with that $200 first place prize by 10 points. An extremely demanding and commanding first place finish.
Now, here's the thing. Emery, I do believe, came in second place there.
Did she?
I did
not look. I did not look.
I
But
do
we'll have
believe.
those scores
I
momentarily.
could be wrong, and it wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. But we'll see how that plays up for the actual ratings and standings here in the actual Speedway. Because remember, we do rank Oliver. Well, I say we, the proverbial we. Oliver.
Yeah, we do it. Oliver, what is Oliver? What do you mean?
Yeah, who's Oliver? Who's that guy Oliver?
We say, who do we like the most? They're in first, and then we rank them by how much we like them.
Yeah,
that's how that ranking system
works.
You didn't know?
Yeah, there's no guy back there breaking out the abacus and starting to like put in the algorithms and.
We told you we don't like numbers.
No.
We don't know math. We just say, hey, you know what? Bobby was pretty chill this week. Put him in first.
Yeah, Bobby, you owe me my hat back.
Oh, we have Oliver's favorite sheet. Let's bring
Hey,
it up.
Don't swear.
We got Yezi
82 points.
What a beautiful score. Emery right behind him, being able to
72.
scrape on by. You said it. In
I
second
did.
place with 72 points. Bobby in third with 70, just barely losing it on that final track. Jaguars in fourth with 66. Vani in fifth. Top 6 finish after not being here for months. Ankles in 6th with 52. Zobgo in 7th with 48. Sloppy Gunner with 47. Mega J Keezy in 9th with 44. Zol in 10th with 43. Aeropasso in 11th with 38. And Kiro in 12th with 37 points.
And one thing I do want to point out to everybody watching at home and everybody in the arena right now, each of those single finalists are ranked here in the arena. And that is something to be said. Last week, we saw one person come unranked and get into the grand finals. And if you think you could be that person, then show up and show out and show the rest of the competition that you're the person who can just take it by storm.
You can take it by storm. And what's storming on stage is Bobby's anger. He was doing a little bit of a clip review on Toad Harbor where he got hit going onto that first ramp, and then he backed up, and then he got hit to the side again, and then he backed up, and he got hit to the side again.
Bobby, give me my hat back, bro.
Yep, it was a bad luck charm. I told you, Bobby. No, don't take it. He's the evil elf. I told you. He's the little demon on your shoulder. On you don't want to be having his advice coming to you. Oh, he just chucked that. Wow. Oh, he was a lot closer than I thought he was. I thought he threw it from the stage. I was like, wow, did he put a rock in there?
Not yet. You know what? When I thought about it, I was like, hold on a second. Is it in the tip? Just the tip? No, it's not there.
No, it's not there. But we are going to be here. Remember, Winter Series. You want to be there.
Come on.
You got Warzone, you got Counter-Strike, we got Black Ops, we got Speedway, we got Knockdown. Any game you could ask for, we're having it. Sign up. There's a lot of money on the line and beautiful trophies to be had. So if you haven't signed up already, shame on you and shame on me for not reminding you enough to sign up for this beautiful event, to get a beautiful trophy to put up on your mantle, on your fireplace, wherever you want to put it, and be a part of the action.
And remember, we're going to have pro gamers here for you to play with and play against. Each and every single Winter Series game, you're going to be able to come in here and play against some of your favorite pros or play with some of your favorite pros. So make sure if you're in Las Vegas, Viva
Las Vegas.
Make sure you're down here at the HyperX Arena inside of the lovely and luxurious Luxor Hotel so that you can take place in all of the awesome games. I will be here Friday night with Unrational, one of the top Warzone players in the entire world will be here competing as well with you right here in the HyperX Arena for a little bit of that Warzone duos fun and excitement. And then we've got Black Ops, we've got CSGO 2, we've got Speedway, we've got Knockdown, we've got sports games. Oh, do you like sports games? Do you like sports? Yes,
Come on
you
down.
do. Hey, guess
On the
what?
5th.
I'm from ESPN, and I used to do play-by-play for a lot of different sports, including NBA 2K and NBA and all of that stuff. Do you want to get called by somebody like me? Come on down and get involved.
I would want to. I'm just saying.
I want to get called by somebody like me.
I might just compete, and I'm bad at 2K. But that will be it for us for this event. Remember to have an amazing holiday season. You guys stay safe, stay wonderful, and thank you once again for all of you to coming out for these events. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. None of these tournaments would happen. So we got to just give you a huge thank you. And I hope every single last one of you have an amazing holiday season. What else is it?
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you, Logan. I always appreciate casting with you as well. It's always an amazing time.
You know I have nothing but love for you. Happy birthday to this man over here. And thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody behind the scenes that makes everything happen here at the HyperX. We couldn't do it without you. And don't think that we don't know it. And to everybody at home, happy holidays to you as well. Make sure that you wake up in the morning and take that picture of Santa Claus, because I want to see it.
Me as well. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back with Speedway Duos on the 4th. Be there or be square, because you won't be around. We'll be back then. See you there.